Welcome back to Hidden Power. This is a Pokemon podcast, and this is a special episode. We are reacting. We're going to be breaking down and anticipating some new Pokemon information out of this Nintendo Direct. The date is June 9th, 2026. We'll see what's in store. I think we all have a lot of Nintendo fans have a lot of high hopes for what might come out of this presentation, and Pokemon fans, I think there's still like a lot of really fun things that could be coming down the pipeline for the announced for the rest of the 30th anniversary. I'm excited. In just 12 minutes, we're going to be seeing some new video games that we can get for our Switch 2. My name is Dusty Gogo. Let's get into it, guys. I'm joined by Hoops and Hip Hop.
Hello.
And Soul Silver Art.
What's up?
Good to see you guys today. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like, listen, the drought is over, possibly. We're here. We're here. Is the drought over?
I don't know.
Hyped. I am hyped.
I'm definitely hyped for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if the drought's over, but
I think I mean, it's good to go into this with kind of split expectations.
Yeah.
For Pokemon, do not expect a whole lot. It's possible we could get Pokopia DLC.
Yes.
But for me personally, I'm not expecting pretty much anything else besides that. Winds and Waves, I think, is a bit of a far shot. But Nintendo-wise, I am expecting all the stops to be pulled out for this, because it's gonna be a 50-minute direct. We have not had a actual normal direct in it's 9 months or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been.
Is the Nintendo Direct starting right now, or is this just an advertisement?
I think they're just showing us what's going to happen aftewards, because there's going to be a Treehouse Live for 95 minutes after.
Okay.
So they're just being like, hey, stick around for after.
I thought we just got jump scared 10 minutes early of the start of the presentation. It's so great to see everyone in the chat. Hoops, I think you really are making some good points. What is on the what is to be expected is new Pokopia DLC, which I would very happily welcome. I put down Pokopia. I've been playing ZA. I played 4 hours of Leaf Green last night. We could talk about that later. Soul, I know you've been playing Leaf. You've been playing Fire Red. But I think the other maybe wild card items for Pokemon games that could be announced during this presentation would be Pokemon Coliseum. I think that is a possibility. We know that's coming to the Switch. We just don't know when.
It should happen.
Yeah.
It should happen.
Pokemon Coliseum could
long
happen.
Enough.
I don't think it's crazy, but I think a lot of people are expecting it to happen at some point. It would be crazy if they actually announce it. I'd be pumped to see Ruby, Sapphire, maybe even Emerald to be ported for the later half of this year. That would be awesome. Those games are also GBA games. They're Game Boy Advance games, and they work alongside. They can connect to Fire Red and Leaf Green. That would be pretty cool. But I'm totally with you. I am not expecting Winds and Waves news. But if we get Winds and Waves news, that would be way too hyped. That would be so sick. Yeah. Even just another trailer, even if it didn't debut anything new, just new footage would be super pumped. That's super cool, I think.
Yes, and the key thing is the fact that there's a Treehouse Live. So for people who don't know, they do not do the Treehouses are where they show off the upcoming games. They do gameplay, but they do not do these every single time. They typically do them during E3, or if there's another ginormous game that's coming out.
Sure.
If they they did them when they launched the Switch last year. So the fact that we're getting an almost hour direct and then a Treehouse right after it, that tells me that there is one, if not multiple, huge games coming.
Yeah, that they're going to show off too.
Yeah, and we obviously
coming
don't have
soon too.
I wish we. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm pumped.
No, I was just going to say, I didn't realize yesterday when they announced this. I've seen it a few places. I actually haven't even confirmed it, but I've seen a bunch of people saying that this direct is for games that are coming in the latter half of 2026.
So in the next 6 months. That's great.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's kind of crazy, but it's focusing on the end of 2026, or not exactly the end. But
so these are things we could get our hands
Ruby,
on.
Sapphire, yeah, when you said the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald ports, it's that would be a good time to do it if they were going to do it. I do think that might be more something that would be in a Pokemon Presents if we ever get another one this year.
Yeah.
But, because they can just drop it the same day like they did with Fire Red and Leaf Green.
That's true. Yeah.
Hey, Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming today.
Yeah, that is pretty hype. There's so many great people in the chat right now. I want to read these off. But I guess the one thing that I did secretly get super excited for, and low key, it's on the top of my list for excitement. It's on the top of my list for, I guess, something that I'm really looking forward to. The number one thing that I think I want to see out of this Nintendo Direct is an Ocarina of Time remake. I don't know if that's going to be not really what is in my mind, but the vision I have in my mind is the story, the base story, and the base story of Ocarina of Time, but like visually in the engine of Tears of the Kingdom, but you still have temples, and Link like looks like he's in his iconic green tunic, right? How cool would that be? And also, that just gets me pumped because I have tried to play Ocarina of Time recently, and it did not hit. Like, it was so difficult to play because of the controls.
You fool.
It's not like I'm not hating. I'm bummed out.
I'm just kidding.
I'm bummed out.
So
that was one of my first, like, that was one of my first video games of all, like, you know, it's beloved in my brain.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time is it's basically like the first game other than probably Pokemon, and Pokemon I was a bit younger when I was first introduced to it. But Ocarina of Time is like the first game that I was like totally enraptured by.
Yeah.
Like, it just like consumed me because like I got the game and like I couldn't get past the first area as a kid, and so it was like an adventure playing the game in and of itself, because what I had to do was I had to get a guidebook from my cousin who had the game to get past it, and then the guidebook was like this, it was like this tome that like unlocked all the secrets, and so like getting past the points that I was stuck at was like so much more exciting. And then I got past the Kokiri Forest and got into Hyrule Field, and it just opened up, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And I played that whole thing over a summer, and it was just like the greatest like experience of my life. So if we get a whole like a remake, like the way it's being rumored, like it's like just totally like just redone, and just like it's a big deal, like it's a big remake, like it's sounding it will be, like I am going to lose my marbles. Like it's gonna be crazy.
I think we could honestly do a whole podcast on just Ocarina of Time if it gets announced. I know this is a Pokemon podcast. I would love to share some stories about our affinity for some of the Zelda games, maybe on a Secret Power, because I don't think we have enough time right now. But I've got stories locked and loaded. That's so great to hear. All right, Corey Choss became a member. Shout out to you. Coronet Highlander is hitting us with a super chat. Hope all is well. Fingers crossed for something Pokemon news related, but viewing with a healthy skepticism. So I'm not disappointed. I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm kind of in the same boat.
I feel like a lot of Nintendo fans are hyping this up a lot too.
That is true.
It's kind of dangerous to hype yourself up too much.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to be here with you guys. This is it's been a dull couple months. So I want to just get through these because we got 5 minutes until this Nintendo Direct. Day has become a member. Emerald Port, please.
Hey.
Please. We've got Kachi also became a member. Jarko Plyer says, if I see Zelda movie, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, that is true. We could also
very possible. That's very possible.
And I'll be honest, I'm not really that excited for the movie, but that's a different conversation for a different day. I don't know. We'll see. It could be sick. I have no idea. The Dayman says, I don't think anything that crazy will happen. I'm really only expecting Pokopia DLC, but I would love to be proven wrong. Thank you, man. Jen Renegade with the super chat says, HPP family, we're gonna see something Pokemon related. It's Nintendo's biggest franchise in terms of merchandising. For sure, we'll get a form of news, and also because if anything we get, like if we get anything Pokemon related that is like Switch 2 oriented, they're gonna want to put it up, like show it off in a Nintendo Direct. It doesn't need to be just isolated to a Pokemon Presents. The Pokemon Presents exists because they have so many like sub-series and random other games, you know. Like
I love the optimism.
I mean, it's true. It's just true. It's just true.
Mm-hmm.
We've got whatever. We got so much mainline Pokemon game news and Pokopia news in the last Nintendo Direct. We got a bunch of Pokemon news. So it's Switch 2 era. It's a different beast. The Nethric says, if we don't expect something, we might get something. Oh, that's good. That's true. That's true. I'm expecting nothing. I just want to see Tamagotchi Life DLC.
Yeah.
Jen Renegade says, glad your dial-up is working, Hoops. Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm glad your Wi-Fi's
So,
back. Thank God.
Yeah. So I have good Wi-Fi, but like literally 20 minutes before the last stream, it died.
Yeah.
And it was like gone for like half the day. It was like the worst luck ever. So
It gives you time to,
I was
to
like-
go for a walk or something.
yeah, I was like low key nervous. I was like, do not
Yeah.
happen again today. Like,
Yeah.
do not.
It's all right.
I will cancel my internet. If that
I know.
Yeah.
You really, yeah, honestly, what internet do I even have? P1 Polyrath says, good morning, you guys. If we get Gen 3 ports today, I'm calling out of work. Dude, honestly.
Oh, dang, today. That would be even crazier.
I listen, if we get ports, I mean, we're supposed to record it. We're supposed to record a podcast in like 2 hours. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day. Johan Sito has been a member for 17 months, and they say, I want to see more Duskbloods. It's made by the Dark Soul devs and supposedly drops this year. Damn. We got a minute and a half before this Nintendo Direct. We appreciate everyone hanging out with us, choosing to watch us. There's so many awesome other people you could be watching, but you're here with the Hidden Power community. So shout out to you guys.
These are the realists out here today.
Yes.
Because you have a million other options, but you're here.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be way fun. I think.
This is gonna be so much fun. Nethrix is saying, Dusty, could we expect some Mew 3 news? Interesting. I think this is in reference to, there was a AI video going around of like a made up conversation that never happened between maybe Soul and I, and it's like, it's just insane.
I barely understand the thing, but it's talking about Mew 3.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like,
I didn't quite understand it either. It was pretty freaky.
It was so awful.
You guys
we're
got
in now.
Yes. 25 seconds. Let's go.
We got. Oh, dude. So yeah, honestly, Ocarina of Time, if I'm being honest, it is, I think, the thing that I'm most excited for. Just because like that is a game that I would buy and play the crap out of.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's a lot. I don't consume a lot of games, so like when games pop up, like I'm not gonna buy all of them. But if there's like a big heavy hitter, like, I mean, also in the Zelda games, also like that is a franchise, that is a series of games. Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
That's it. Like the Zelda games are a series of games that like I feel like we look to almost see what Pokemon might do in the future. So it also feels kind of relevant in that way. But
definitely recently it's been like that.
Let us know how the audio is, guys. It sounds loud to me, but let's get some hype. Come on, guys, let's get some hype for the ports. Soul Ant with the super chat says, more ports. We need Emerald Copium, probably.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Oh,
Yoshiaki
boy.
Koizumi, and
There we
I'll
go.
be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please take a look
Nintendo
at
Switch.
I also want
interesting.
I want to play Adventures of Elliot. That looks fun as well.
Hello.
Oh, Rhythm Heaven.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud
Lowell
skills
Miss Reeds.
and more.
This is gonna be fun to watch with Hoops because I don't even know what kind
I'm
of
here
games
today to
Hoops
help
likes
show you
yet.
the rhythm
He
of
knows
the
it.
game.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Like Lumi's
Oh,
always
I'm
pumped
very-
about the farm simulators.
I am tuned in. I don't play everything, but I'm tuned into what is out there for sure. There was a period.
No, you go.
So there was a period in like when I was getting into YouTube, like I got hardcore into just like everything Nintendo. So I don't play everything, but I follow it
Yeah.
for sure.
I used to be more into just every game, but life happened. But then you start doing this, and you're like, all right, well, I'm back into gaming.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll tell you this about that. This isn't hooking me right now. I wonder if they do this to kind of like give people more time to get in here.
This game comes out in July, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's like it's almost out, and I mean, based on the fact that it's the first game that they're showing, they probably want people to buy it. So
2-3 now.
2-3 now.
2-3
2-3 now. Come on, chat. Let's see it in the chat. 2-3 now. Rhythm.
I do like games like this, but at least it's fun. It looks fun.
it's apparently like a cult classic type of game because
Mhm.
people freak out about it on Twitter for sure.
Yeah.
So,
I can't lose.
And use the magical
Like
power
battling?
of rhythm to beat
Yeah, battling?
monsters.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this is kind of sick.
Literally
you imagine-
Pokemon.
Guys, we got a new
Yeah, can you-
Pokemon game. We got our 2D Pokemon game.
And
yeah, can you imagine? We get a Pokemon game that's
Yeah.
like all rhythm.
like that.
I mean,
People
isn't that
have
what Let's Go
suggested
Pikachu and Eevee is?
What spells will
Kinda.
Honestly, dude, listen.
those you face?
Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee gets way too much hate.
Scales to
Oh yes,
It is
Oh, yes.
insane.
See, Lumi was a hater of Let's Go Pikachu.
Yeah.
Eevee. I'm gonna erase that that part of the
Yes,
Power history
please.
because I love. I mean, love is maybe a strong word, but I really like Let's Go.
Cleo.
Yeah.
Like Sarah.
Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was only frustrating because it was like
4 players
it was like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon felt like a copy, right? It felt like the same game that we had gotten
Grab a snack at exactly
out of Sun and Moon,
Mhm.
and then we got Let's Go, which was like, oh, fun, but fun for like 2 weeks until you beat the game,
Fun for children.
and then there was not for children. It's just like a simple game. It's
I'm
just
still-
a
I'm
simple
still-
game.
I'm like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee's biggest hater. You know, like
We
Lumi
should-
didn't hate it as much. Lumi hated BDSP more.
We honestly should do like either an episode or a secret power about that
Yeah.
because I have
We can
things
talk.
to
We
say.
can go back to it.
I
I think
have things to say.
I think the real problem with Let's Go
That was rhythm
is that when you're playing it docked, you can only use one controller. That was like probably one of the most frustrating things for me because for the replayability, it's like I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's like preventing me from playing it comfortably.
Yeah.
I'm playing Let's Go Pikachu. I'm playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I don't even like that I can't use the L button for like in place of the A
They're
button.
moving on. They're moving on to something else.
Master the way
Oh.
of the sword.
Master of the Way of the Sword. What is this?
I mean,
Okay.
dang, looks good.
A new
Is this a game? Is this another Game Freak
It
title?
is Onimusha. That's kind of crazy.
Nintendo Switch 2.
This is a big one for a lot of people, I think.
Kyoto has been overrun by
But
monsters known as
Uh,
Gemma.
the thing that I look at
Miyamoto
is just
Musashi must prove
the
himself
graphics and how it's
beyond
performing.
measure.
It's crazy for a
Well,
Nintendo.
so
It's just
Oh,
So,
for Nintendo? Yo, the Switch 2 is
that-
great, dude. The Switch 2 is
So,
like
uh,
on par with everything else.
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting to mention because when we've been hearing all these rumors of the Ocarina of Time remake, what I've been thinking of is like a comparison of like what I want out of it is something like the Final Fantasy VII remake, and that is on the Switch too, and it's like coming out like the new one I think is coming out like
Yeah.
day and date with the other consoles. So
right.
so the power of the Switch 2 also makes it like all the more exciting because we know we could get something like actually legit and not
Yeah.
just watered down.
Switch 2,
Like
September
for any
25th.
game, honestly.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo Shop.
In the chat, I mean, the audio is on, but if it's not strictly going to be Pokemon or related, we're going to be bantering a little bit if it's not something that catches our attention. So sorry, but also, you know, if you wanna listen to the whole direct and like listen to like the descriptions, you can watch it after, or you know, we have a more narrow interest, you know, watching this direct.
But we're watching it.
Yeah, we are watching
We're
it.
just
We
not
are watching
listening
it.
to every single
I'm just not
thing
gonna.
that they're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
If
This
we,
looks interesting.
Powerful monsters in this single-player
yeah, I
action
do want to.
This does look pretty interesting.
But if we sat here and watched it like a movie the whole time, it wouldn't be very
Yeah,
exciting.
exactly.
of a stream.
This does look kind of sick. Oh, this is on.
It looks like Skyrim.
You know what I need to get my brain into? Like, I need to remember that everything on this is something I can play because I have the Switch 2. I think I'm so
Yes.
used to watching these directs or like whatever random trailers, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get this, or I can't get this because it's on PlayStation. This looks kind of fun. This
That's what I'm
is
saying. It's like this is like PlayStation level games, and then but it's on the Switch. It's like, all right.
Interesting, dude.
October 9th.
That's like an old franchise, right?
Yeah, I think most of these are like some kind of ports anyway. A lot of them.
I know they have so many like. They have so many like, what are they called, like IPs? They have so many like brands, games that they can like dip into the catalog and like bring up and kind of like renew, modernize. Hoops, I was gonna say what's really cool, like I love the idea. Okay, so after talking about Zelda, after Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like all of the conversation was about how like where do they go from here. A lot of people, I feel like there's sentiment. People say like I'm sick of the Legend of Zelda. Like I'm sick of the Breath of the Wild era. Like let's go back to the classic era. And so I guess it really is exciting to think that we could get more Zelda games in the engine of Breath of the Wild, right? But
Possibly.
but like just smaller scale adventures, like actual stories with actual dungeons. But it doesn't need to be so like open-ended and like, it doesn't need to take 7 years to produce. They could produce games at maybe a higher frequency. I don't know. I think Ocarina of Time is like really, really promising. If they do a true remake, kind of like I guess in terms of a remake, I'm imagining like Ruby Sapphire to like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Like I want that kind of jump when it comes to a remake,
Yeah.
like from the ground up.
I do wonder
and
how it would be.
And I think that's kind of the Rayman game looks good, by the way. This was like announced a couple days ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, and did you guys see? I don't know if you guys are fans of this, but did you see they dropped a new Spyro game?
No.
Yeah. They'll probably
That
show it in
looks-
this too. Yeah.
Like I'm excited about that. Spyro games were those were my thing back in the day.
Spyro super fun.
I'm not
Yeah, I would play it at my cousin's house.
Yeah. I watched people play it, but I never played it really myself. I wasn't too big of a fan because I didn't have a PlayStation back then either.
I have no idea. So it's insane. So I did have a PlayStation 1 as a kid, but my parents eventually got rid of it because like we couldn't take care of the discs. We would just scratch them up.
Yes.
And like I also can't even remember how we got it in the first place. Like I don't remember that part. So the fact that I've played Spyro, I've played Crash,
Yeah.
and like the fact that I even played those was like a miracle because PlayStation was not a part of my like upbringing at all except for that. So
Right.
so I got kind of lucky, I guess, because yeah, we would destroy the discs as kids. Like we did not
Totally
understand how to do that.
Did you guys ever have a PlayStation Portable?
No.
Because like I thought it was so weird. I got a PlayStation Portable after only having like Nintendo stuff, and
Right.
the
You were like,
the
"What is this
games were
world?"
discs, but they were like encased in plastic, so you couldn't scratch them, and you pop.
Smart.
Yeah, it just is weird. It was always weird. Oh, Hoops, did you bring up Spyro because of Sampy? I'm seeing him in the chat right now. He says off topic from Pokemon, but as people who grew up in the 90s, how do you guys feel about the new Spyro game being announced?
Yeah, so we haven't. I mean, we only saw like a little bit of it, but I'm excited because it's the same people making it that made the remake of the original trilogy, which
Yeah.
was like really good and was like what Spyro should be, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
All right, guys, we got a new pixel art game right here.
Oh, it's One Piece.
Is it?
Yeah. I recognize that.
No
Jans.
way,
Oh,
Yeah.
kitchen simulator. It's a restaurant simulator.
bro.
This is crazy.
I
That it's
love
all
this.
sprite. It's sprite work. Like we need the
Come
Pokemon
on,
game like
freak.
this. Come on.
See, yeah, I was just gonna say we should get a Pokemon game that's like it's like a restaurant game, but it's with what's his name from Kalos, the Elite Four guy.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Why
Dude.
can't I remember his name? What is his name? I hate when I forget Pokemon characters' names.
A chef from Kalos?
There's yes, he's one of the Elite Four members.
Oh,
There's-
yes.
There's Malva, there's Drasna,
Seabolt.
There's Seabolt. Yes, thank you. Low key ashamed
Yeah.
of myself that I forgot that. But
I'm not.
In my-
They're Kalos characters.
Over 400
Kalos
characters? This is insane.
so I was on Netflix the other day, and One Piece popped up as like the banner show, and it was like I kind of just looked at the description, and it was like 37 seasons.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
37 seasons on Netflix. I'm like, holy cow.
It's so intimidating. It really is. Oh, here we go. Pokopia.
Oh, here we go.
Pokopia.
We got
Here we
Pokopia,
go.
guys. Oh, this is so sick. I already know what it's gonna be.
It's going under the water.
It is.
Oh,
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
oh, they just did it with Squirtle's thing. I
Dude,
guess that makes sense.
this is kind of like a lead-in. This feels like a Winds and Waves type of lead-in.
It really does, man,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
diving.
Keep adventuring.
Dude,
in
this makes
Pokemon
so much sense.
Pokopia.
Here,
Even beneath the
let's listen.
sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Oh, free update.
free?
Nice. Love this.
You can
Yes.
enjoy life with Pokemon
Money, money.
living under the sea.
Tandem Mouse confirmed.
Plant grass. Build
What?
structures. And expand your towns underwater.
Wait, what?
This free update is scheduled to release in
August.
August
That's
2026.
so random.
Dude, that adds.
Was that
That's
it?
amazing.
Bro,
The
that's
fact
it.
that it's
No, it's
free?
more.
Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
We're getting legitimate
Discover
DLC.
A brand new town, Bubbly Basin.
Oh, that's
There
sick.
you'll
Wait,
find
what?
new furniture, new outfits.
What town? Oh, that
and
was
new friends.
that was
New
that was
friends.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC
What?
will be available
Later
later
today?
on Nintendo
Well, to buy.
eShop.
To buy.
Oh, to buy.
Part 1 of the
Yeah.
paid
Oh, here we go.
DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August.
We're getting DLC
Part 2
into
and
2027.
Part 3 will launch at a later date.
Part
Look out
2
for more
and 3.
details in the future.
Additional new town. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about this after the direct.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's 3 DLCs.
So that
Three
is-
DLCs.
We'll talk. Oh, yeah.
That,
Oh, hold
that's
on.
good. Ooh,
Please be a Pokemon form. That's all I ask for.
Manaphy.
Manaphy.
Bro, that's it, huh? That's really it.
We hope you're looking
They're like,
forward
we're just
to
gonna show
more
you Manaphy
content for
for a split
Pokemon
second.
Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC.
The fact they're giving a free update for it to like
Yeah.
lead into
Please
it
take a
is
look
amazing.
at this.
That's
Is there
amazing.
more?
More.
Pokemon?
This is what was going to be in the treehouse, probably. Oh, no.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was the
This
Gen
is
10
the
region.
Danton Empire, a
All right.
prosperous land. ruled
Holy
by
cow!
the
We gotta talk about that
gods.
for a second.
The capital,
I
place host
Wait,
of
no.
heroic games.
No,
Wait, you wanna
I
watch
wanna
this?
see
This is
Yes.
this is Fire Emblem. I think
Yeah, I
this
wanna
is
see
Fire
that.
Emblem.
Okay.
Powerful fighters
After
from
that.
across the land have gathered to participate.
Just a second. I've been waiting so
No, you're
long
good.
to know. But, I mean, you can still
Fire
talk about it a little
Emblem.
bit here while we're waiting.
No.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe.
These things are really, like,
Theodora,
what make me decide if
a
I'm going to
queen
buy it or not,
seeking to
too.
fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways.
Okay, Mask Guy's cool.
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Interesting, dude. Have we seen a
Very-
Fire Emblem game like this before?
Yeah, it
Recruit
feels
new
like 3
allies.
houses, but, like, not... I mean, it's definitely
Or
advanced a
travel
bit.
beyond
Map
Daxian's
looks
walls
crazy.
to gain experience.
Okay.
How you spend your free
feeling
time
it a
is
little
up
now.
to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range. And your unit's
I was talking about it on
strengths
my
the
stream
battlefield.
yesterday about how, like, just love this kind of gameplay, which is hilarious.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Oh, that's interesting.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the
wild.
living to salvation.
How did it feel?
To upheave the world.
Oh boy.
Begone from us, the darkest.
Fortune's Weave. I haven't played any of these.
September. I played like
Fire Emblem, Fortune's Wheel.
I played like
have you
an
played
hour
those?
of the 3DS one, and that was it. So
Okay.
I love the like
Fire Emblem,
tactical
Fortune's Wheel, Dagden collection.
gameplay
That
style.
launches the same
So
day.
for me, it's
Yeah.
fun.
Look forward to it.
That's fun. That's fun.
But that's got a lot
Continue with
going
some
on.
more headlines.
So what's next? What's next? He said more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of Ninja Battles.
All right, I want to take a minute here to talk about Pokopia. We can talk about this after as well. But I think it's pretty cool. They introduced an underwater location. Like I was expecting maybe diving, maybe something like that. And but if there's a new location in Pokopia that is underwater, that means there is it is based on a a part of Kanto or Johto that is now currently underwater, right? 100 years later,
Well,
it is sunken into the earth or into the ocean.
one thing I noticed was they were playing Vermilion City music.
Yeah.
When you
Were
were
they?
down there, so yeah, they were.
Dude, good pick.
I mean, it's probably like located next to Vermilion City, but the thing
Yes.
that interests me is that like I feel like there's definitely going to be some kind of like wreckage or something down there that is sunk, just like you're saying. And so I'm really going to be interested to see what that is, because
Could it be Cinnabar Island?
Yeah, very, very, very possibly. Like there's a lot of stuff they can pull from. We've only seen like half the region to this point, and it probably means that we're gonna get more notes and journal entries and stuff like that. And that's like for me, that's like the real meaty stuff.
Yep. More hints at maybe like new future Pokemon. We got a DK game right here. I'm thinking about though, like I don't know.
No, this is hang on. This is like in
completing
Nintendo Switch Online,
and enjoy
like
collectible
you get like
digital
challenges
cards.
in the game
interesting.
to play on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
Kong Bonanza,
Oh, that's
you
fun.
can attempt even more challenges.
that's dope.
Wait.
It's cool that they connect them all. Like this is a good precedent.
Oh,
for
you
any
get
other-
you get rewards in Bonanza by playing
developer challenges
the
for something with a
NSO
big
games.
punch.
Is that what we're
No,
seeing?
this is like challenges in existing games that you can like take on.
And complete your card collection.
Oh,
TK
dude.
Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch.
Bro, can we get something like this for Pokemon?
That's what I'm saying. It's
And then
like,
give us
that's a
all
good
the
precedent.
and then give us all the ports. Come on, guys. That's fun.
That's a good precedent. Look at that.
That's
They're
how-
getting
Something
That's how you do like official Nuzlocke mode.
Yeah.
Make it a challenge.
Dude, that's fun. This is like PlayStation and like Xbox has this, right? They have like
Plus, there are coins.
what is it called? Like
Achievements.
achievements. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Question blocks and more.
But I don't know. This gives you like real rewards in the like the
Emerald Rush
modern
as you've
game
never
that's
seen it before,
available.
with
to
a
you,
Yeah.
so
Super Mario Brothers twist.
kind of cool.
This
Man, this game does look
limited-time
fun. I haven't
collaboration
played
event
Bonanza
will
yet.
be
Have you
held
guys played
in
Bonanza in the
with
chat?
the first wave beginning.
We'll read the
When
super
played
chats.
it.
We'll read the super chats at the end, guys. Thank you so much.
I played like half of Bonanza,
From the
and it was
creators of Vampire
pretty good.
Survivors.
It just I guess it didn't grip me enough to finish it, but it was what I played was good.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire
Oh my god, Yasir says it's kind of funny how the Too Much Water update literally features the Ruby and Sapphire protagonist outfit.
For real.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, Miguel. Again, we'll talk about this at the end, but thank you for the super chat. They say, can we agree one of the upcoming DLC for Pokopia will be up in the sky then? Maybe the last DLC, we fly up to humans in space. Bro, that's cool.
I would love that.
'Cause
They
it-
did kind of do that in the base game though, with the Saffron City area.
Yes.
Is like it's like Sky Island.
Yes.
So
Kind of weird that Mewtwo ends up there. Like, I would have thought Rayquaza would have been up there.
no. So I loved the fact that Mewtwo was there.
We got to
because-
talk about that.
And
Yeah.
spoilers, but like the way they did it basically implied that Team Rocket won. Like they achieved their goal
Oh, that's
because
cool.
Mewtwo came out of a Master Ball.
That's cool.
So and he was at Silphco. So
Yeah. True.
I thought that was really cool.
Did you finish Pokopia yet? We got to talk about that.
No, I have not.
Oh,
but now,
my
he
God.
said I'm not gonna do it because I don't
No.
need to.
Now I have like the motivation because I've got to beat it by August.
Yeah.
And literally, like, I probably would only have to play it for like a couple hours before I beat it because I'm at the very end. So
Yeah.
it's not like it is going to take me a long time to do. So.
Damn.
It's just like when you like are playing a game, if you like stop playing for like more than like a week,
Yes.
it gets dangerous because you get out of the routine, and that's what happened with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
I did pretty good. I was playing like
Absolutely the
ZA
best
for like a week after like not touching it for 2 months, and I was so bummed though. I tried to beat Rayquaza, and I was like, you know what? I'll leave. I'll train up and I'll come back, and then I realized I gotta make the donut again.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough. I didn't have enough
You gotta
berries to make
save
the
that
donut.
stuff, bro.
that's
Yeah.
the worst. Well, like the thing.
I
with
think I
those
have enough
battles
now,
is
but
that, like the thing with those battles is that you can like retry when you're in them.
Yes.
But if you leave to train, you have to make the donut again.
Well, that's what happened. I was like, you know what?
It's awful.
I can just leave. I kind of, it's all good. It's all good. I'll have enough. I'm still trying to complete the decks. But I have to beat Rayquaza, I believe, in order to unlock all of the other rare Pokemon that I need to get, right? Like, there's so many Pokemon I still haven't been able to find.
Yes.
So, I kind of hit a point where I'm like, I just gotta... I ended up getting Mewtwo, I got Deontay. I was like, let me load up on all these, like, strong fairy types and Pokemon that I just never got. Dude, I was struggling. I was trying to be cute with Rayquaza, and I was like, I just can't beat it. It's tough.
So Devil May Cry right here, which to me, I've never played Devil May Cry. I'm not really interested in it. But what brings to mind is now we could have Dante in Smash.
Oh my god,
game.
dude!
We could have him in Smash Bros.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
true.
seeing
I mean-
rumors. We should have talked about this up ahead of time. Is there any chance we get a Smash game? Is there any chance we get
It
a
is
Mario
possible.
game? Like, I guess the big question, if it's not Zelda, what is going to be the Nintendo holiday title? Right?
Right. The fun thing is that like a lot of the tentpole Nintendo series have not really come to the Switch 2 yet, so it's like it could be any of them. It could be Mario, it could be Smash, it could be like anything basically.
You know, I don't want to be
rumors.
negative,
Yeah.
but I hear, like, I was watching like Nintendo Direct like prediction videos this week by like a bunch of people, and I was like, I could care less about Star Fox. Star Fox seems so uninteresting to me, if I gotta be honest.
That's so dumb. You should play it because you don't even know what it is, and that's the best game. Like, have you ever played Star
It's
Fox
the best
64
game?
like proper?
Is the best
Yeah.
game? No.
No, I mean that's the best Star Fox game. Is what I'm saying. The best Star Fox
I've been
game.
hearing
If it's the best,
really good.
if it's the best Star Fox game, that's still like a D tier game.
Here's what I'll say
way.
though. Here's what I'll say. I've
That
been
game is
hearing
so good.
I've been hearing really
I haven't
good
played
things
it.
about
Maybe
the
it's great.
remake. And the remake, I feel like, is a really good. Ooh, hang on.
Ooh, Xenoblade.
That's important.
Did you guys know
Oh,
Jake
freaking-
is like a certified Xenoblade tuber?
That's no. This,
He
this
literally
is.
is.
Good.
Half of his
Switch
following
2
is.
versions.
Oh, that's sick.
Switch 2 versions of all the games. That's good. I played. So again, these are games that they're also games that I never really finished. I started and then I didn't finish. But the first one is like legit. Like I played the most. I played like I don't know, like several hours of the first one. I got pretty good far into it, and it's good. It's really good.
Mercenary squad battles in the second.
Everyone tells me I gotta get them. I'll check them out eventually, but if I'm being honest, like the hack and slash that I'm looking at, it doesn't seem that engaging or fun to me.
Also a variety of other content
Yeah, I'm
It's not really.
super
It's not.
into that,
It's not really hack and slash. It's more. It's more like traditional. Well, it's not like turn-based RPG, but it's like
version of Xenoblade
more like I
Chronicles
would say
Definitive
typical
Edition
RPG as
that
opposed to
hosts
like
two
hack and
editions
slash.
Okay.
But a lot of it is also like exploring and
Yeah.
it's very open worldy. And
Yeah,
the
yeah. The open
stories-
world aspect.
It's very.
Of it, yeah.
It's very like story heavy too.
Yeah.
Which makes it fun.
Oh, I was. It is kind of a missed opportunity that Pokopia, the new Ditto form for underwater, is like Squirtle. I mean, that's fine because
know,
Squirtle,
yeah.
because I guess Squirtle is kind of underutilized as just being like the water splash. But it would have been cool if like you could turn into like Staryu or something, you know, and like spin around
Yeah.
underwater.
Absolutely.
But I guess it makes sense that you have the bubble helmet and you're swimming. That's kind of cute.
I think because you're that for so long, you know, like you're gonna be
Yeah.
underwater all the time, so
Yeah.
you can't just be
Ooh, something.
Something
Let's
else.
see what's happening.
Winds and
next,
waves.
'cause I feel like
Is this Monster Hunter?
Winds and waves.
This is Winds and
Monster
Waves?
Hunter.
No
Monster
way, dude!
Hunter.
It
Pokemon
looks
Winds
like
and Waves!
Xenoblade. No, I think you're right, Monster Hunter.
It looks like Monster Hunter.
No, this is. Is it? It almost looks like Xenoblade.
That would make sense. Xenoblade 5?
Like, are they dropped Xenoblade 4?
4?
It makes sense if they did all that. Oh,
Is
yeah.
this One Piece?
It might be. No, because it's not Monster Hunter, I don't think.
I'll uphold this blade's honor. I swear it. So this is Lukos. That stone is called an Anemo crystone. If not only
I think this
amplifies
is
the
Xenoblade.
Vesali's powers. No, this doesn't look anything like Xenoblade.
What is?
Yeah, but it's
this?
a
Actually, no,
new
maybe
one,
it does.
Though, so.
It's
a
not.
new-
fi-
it is,
No,
it
this is
definitely
Xenoblade.
is.
That's
Yeah,
Xenoblade right
100%
there.
is.
That is 100% Xenoblade.
Is this like the this is like a Pidgey? This is like the Pidgey of the Xenoblade world. Some of these monsters are kind of sick. I gotta be honest. I want to.
This looks like totally like pretty different to normal Xenoblade though. This is almost like it almost feels like a reboot or something.
Yeah. Ooh. Damn, dude. We gotta do some other Monster Hunter game or like monster collecting tier lists. Some of these monsters are sick.
Yo.
Is this Furrian?
I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of Nintendo fans are probably going nuts over this.
Oh yes.
Is it
Oh,
Xenoblade?
yes.
It 100% is.
It's
yes,
almost
it is.
definitely.
Now the
This
time
feels
is
like
upon us.
Xenoblade. This feels like Xenoblade crossed with Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Fire Emblem at first.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, brother, wish me luck. I could be a voice actor.
This is like almost like a Xenoblade.
Yo, this
prequel,
does look like.
everything's very.
This is
it's like medieval.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, the
It's like
visuals
medieval.
of seeing the map up in the sky is kind of crazy. It's almost like.
That's like Halo, kind of.
Oh, is that a thing in Halo?
Like
Yeah, dude.
Well,
New
like,
Xenoblade
yeah.
series.
Xenoblade, dude.
Genesis.
It is a prequel.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a
a
prequel.
prequel.
It's a prequel!
Yeah.
I called it! It's a
I
prequel!
clocked it.
2027!
Dude, that's big. That's big.
Day says can confirm. I'm going nuts.
Yo, let's get some swords in the chat for the Xeno heads.
That's
Hype
crazy.
for you guys. I'm hyped for you guys.
I love that it's a prequel because I feel like they could just do 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But a prequel feels way more interesting. At this
Welcome
time.
to Woohoo.
Oh, and now we're getting
Home to
Switch
all
Sports
kinds of
Resort.
sports. Coming to
my
Nintendo
What is
Switch
this?
2, Nintendo
It is.
Switch Sports Resort.
The
Let's
Yo,
go.
People do
Wait,
love
this
this
actually could
stuff,
be
man.
sick.
This is
Wait,
fun.
this could be good.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, no, this is
Wait,
fun for like when
does
you
this
have
already
friends
exist?
over. It's so good.
or even
No, they have
games.
Switch Sports, but the resort is like the expansion. It's like the big,
There are
huge.
12
this could
sports
be
to
so
choose
sick.
from, all with intuitive
Yeah.
motion controls. Let's go over them.
It always reminds me of the Wii.
Punch,
Like-
guard,
Boxing!
and
Thank
Thank
This is
God,
what
dude.
This is what they left out of the norm.
We have
That's gonna be fun.
we have bowling on
To
sports,
keep your
right?
opponent on their toes. In
I'm
table
not sure,
tennis,
to be honest.
I don't.
Aim for the center of the
I
target.
wanna say
There was like
yes,
6
but I don't
games,
know.
and I remember being kind of like let
In
down.
Archery.
Yeah, because they
Enjoy
left
round
out. some
Oh,
of the
wait, is
classic
tennis back?
sports
In
ones.
tennis.
This wasn't this.
Bump.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sick.
Volleyball.
Yeah,
That's
it was
And
badminton.
spike.
I think we were
In
playing.
Volleyball.
I played with the kids.
Roll the ball straight.
There you go.
or
Is
Bowling.
bowling just back? Was this did this not even exist? I don't even remember. But I'm hyped if that is actually new because
And shoot
Oh,
to
legit
score
basketball.
Oh,
in
dude.
basketball.
these are like all the good games. These are the ones they should have had.
In golf.
This is gonna do gangbusters during Christmas
Battle
time.
with
Oh, dude, thumb wrestling. It is over. It is over.
Ride through
Oh,
the
dude, you can
Skateboarding.
skateboard.
Game of the
Skateboarding
year.
in grass.
Oh
This
my
looks like winds and
God.
waves.
Game of the year. That's
This looks
that's
fun. This looks like a lot of fun. I love the like golf and all of that,
the
man.
controller
Oh my
and
goodness.
Wait, this is
Especially
like
because
this is what the
Lion.
first game should have been. Is this just an update? Tell me, for the love of God, this is an update, a free
No,
update.
I don't think so.
I bought this
You
game.
can warm up for these sports with jump rope.
I don't know how they're gonna do
You
that.
can
but
create
Oh,
and
what is
play
this?
as
This-
a sportsmate.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Or me character.
This is gonna be good.
Dude, the Mii's are cursed.
Yeah, I don't like these. I feel like they should just use the regular looking Mii's, but I guess that's that Tamagotchi life.
Yeah.
Now. It's like took that over.
I like these characters. If we can make custom,
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports.
like the
on
new
Nintendo
me should
Switch
be like
too.
these little characters. They're cute.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Oh, that's fun,
launches
man.
Exclusively
October.
on the Nintendo
Yeah,
That's
Switch
fun.
That's gonna do.
system,
That is gonna
October
do
22nd.
gangbusters
Pre-orders
for the
begin
holiday.
later today
Like-
on Nintendo eShop.
If any of you were around for the Wii Sports
Nintendo
era
Switch
during the
Sports
Wii,
Resort is
like,
coming to
that's gonna
Nintendo
be
Switch
crazy.
2.
I'm so pumped, dude. That's gonna be a blast with
We showed
the
all
family.
sports included.
Hoops, I gotta be
Since we
honest.
have the
Hearing you say
opportunity,
gangbusters,
let's
I'm
try
like,
one of the new
I'm like,
sports.
your Lumiisms are
Thumb
coming out.
wrestling.
I'm like, I don't even know what a gangbuster is.
Let's go over
How do you not know?
No, like,
I
well,
do
I've heard of it,
very
but I'm like,
well.
what is it? I'm thinking, you keep saying it, I'm like,
I-
what is it? What's a gangbuster?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I know what a
We should Google
Ghostbuster
it
is.
after the show.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
It'll get bigger and stronger.
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
the thumb gets
the
bigger.
This is good.
Competitive thumb
This is good.
wrestling.
I want to.
Yes.
Your thumb gets stronger.
Can we? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, the
wrestling.
hand gets all.
There
Can we-
are gonna be memes about this.
Yeah.
Just
Can we
yeah.
play this though on game chat?
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing it actually.
Oh, I love it. Is this the treehouse?
No,
No, this
no.
is just
Oh,
in,
they broke
this is
free.
just him.
Dude, this
showing
is
up.
fun. I'm into this.
Let's try.
Yeah, this is gonna be
thumbs.
crazy.
Oh, this is so sick. I remember getting Switch
Oh, they broke
with
free.
or with the Switch Sports with when I was living with my family, and it was just a letdown because I'm like, there's like
Wait,
3
wait,
games.
Wait.
It was like badminton, fencing was kind of cool, but like these are all the classics.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they holding
If-
these
if
back?
They
This
need
is
to
the
let
Wii.
you do. They need to let you do online thumb wrestling. Like,
Yeah.
can we have ranked thumb wrestling?
Dude, we'll
Please.
let's set that up in the Quill. Let's set that up in the Discord.
It's supposed to go.
Yeah.
We're gonna set that up
Yes.
in the secret Discord for members.
Everything's fine.
We're gonna do we'll have a Pokemon tournament and then we'll have a thumb wrestling tournament.
Yes.
Oh
That would
my
be
God.
amazing.
That'd be fun though.
This is so
Oh
sick.
my gosh.
Oh, I got deflected.
Dueling thumbs.
Isaac,
I love it.
Pokopia DLC was announced. Isaac, we're gonna be talking about it after the presents.
Lost.
Pretty cool though. There's some cool things there. There's some
Please
fun
wait a little
like
longer
world
for
building
Nintendo Switch
implications with
Sports
that.
Resort.
That's dope.
Let's move on to more
That's good.
headlines.
That's good. So
That's
we got
fun.
Fire Emblem, we got Xenoblade prequel, and we got Switch Sports Resort. I think that's pretty good so far.
Hold on, guys. There's
The
knights
world of
and there's
RuneScape
dragons.
comes to Nintendo
RuneScape?
RuneScape.
and
Has there ever been a
Whoa.
RuneScape game?
on the forgotten
Other than
continent of
RuneScape?
Ashenfall.
Yes,
I don't.
I think.
Crazy.
Explore
But they did
a land
announce this
infused
recently
with
on
Whoa.
one of the other
and uncover lost secrets on your
showcases,
journey
I
to
suppose you
face
would
the
call them.
Dragon Queen.
school that's coming to
In
the
this
Switch.
survival
Yo, Jeff
crafting
Keighley was
adventure,
tweeting about
delve into the
Pokopia.
mysteries of Ashenfall.
That's
course
hype.
amongst
That's
the
hype.
ruins of fallen civilization.
That guy.
No, it's hype, dude.
It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be
Harness the
nominated.
land's
for Game of the Year.
transformative
Dude,
magic.
yeah, that's so good.
I don't know,
Gather
like
resources.
to me,
Track
there's other
gear.
games that are definitely in the running, but I don't know if there's been
Shelter.
enough to knock off Pokopia. So
Yeah.
I feel like
Step into battle.
it could very
Forge
well
weapons.
make the cut.
Sharpen your skills.
Dude, this looks kind of fun. Is this
Face
a?
the danger that
Where's
awaits.
Lumi when you need him? I think this is an
It's an
MMO.
MMO. I think it is an MMO.
Unveil lost
It is an
secrets
MMO.
and challenge
It does look
dragons.
good though.
Yeah,
RuneScape.
it's got like an actual art style too, which is
Launching
cool.
on
The
Nintendo
RuneScape
Switch
company.
2, September 15th.
Seren Star, I forgot to shout you out. Thank you for telling me about Jeff
Get
Keighley.
on board for these games.
Now boarding? Is this
Customize
Oh, I thought it
your
was gonna be a
own
skateboarding
avatar
game.
and play in the adorable
Dude,
world
this
of
game's got
Hello
some-
Kitty
wait, is this-
Poppyland.
No, this is a different game.
Join
What's the Hello
party
Kitty
with
game that
over
was like
40
it was like
character-themed
Animal
minigames
Crossing?
and several board games.
I think it's called
Uh,
Island Adventure.
That game's got some
Is it-
motion. That
The
game's got some
only-
motion.
characters to
Let me
meet.
tell you something. The only reason why I know
Plus,
that
you can
is because
choose
I saw a
16
random
characters,
reel on
collect
Instagram
stickers,
that was pointing out a clip
and
Fair
from
enough.
South Park that was like 10 years
Hello
ago, so
Kitty
way before that
Poppyland
game came out.
launches
Yeah.
And they
exclusively on
mentioned
Nintendo
they
Switch
mentioned
2
Hello Kitty
and
Island
Nintendo
Adventure like a
Switch,
fake
October
name.
29th.
And then it eventually
So let's
came
get
out, I
down
guess,
there and
like
finish
a
the
decade
job.
later.
Oh, here we go. Star Fox. Game of the year. No, I'm pumped. Listen, I'm pumped for the Star Fox fans or whatever.
Make
I don't like any of this stuff.
You didn't even know what Star Fox was.
I know
You
what
just thought
Star
it was-
Fox is. My
I know,
the
but you
joke
thought
I
he
was making.
from.
Galaxy.
No,
You thought
that-
he was from Smash Brothers.
No, I know he has a
Fox
game. My
launches on
my
Nintendo
point
Switch
was that
2,
his most
June
iconic
20th.
game is Smash Brothers.
No, it's this.
Yes, it is.
This game.
No, it's
Ooh,
his.
free
I-
demo. Go
people-
try it. Go
people
try it.
know
There's a
him
Go
from
try
demo.
it, free demo.
All right, listen, I'll go try
I
it.
might do that.
Listen, these I just don't. This is like Xenoblade to me. I'm like, it's just hack and. It looks like hack and slash. You're just moving around,
Here's what I-
smashing stuff. I don't care.
This is what I want to say though with the Star Fox remake. Like, it's a very robust remake.
Wait, is
Like,
this?
regardless of what you
Is
think
this?
about
Is this
Star
that
Fox.
Bloodborne game that everyone's hyped about? No, it's not. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
We always get
But
yelled at when we
basically-
talk over those games.
What I was gonna say though is the Star Fox remake is very robust. So if we get Ocarina of Time, I feel like it'll also be robust. Ooh, Final
Wait.
Fantasy HD 2D. That's
Oh,
actually
hold
big.
on. This is Pokemon
Yeah,
related.
that's big.
World that has prospered
Oh,
through
this
the
is
power of
sick.
crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once
That's big.
thriving
Yeah, I
world
feel like
lies
honestly,
in
the more
brink of
HD 2D
annihilation.
games we get,
Yeah.
like I feel like it
closer
feels
we
like
are.
it feels like it's
Chocobo!
gonna be
Must journey
it's gonna be
across the
Pokemon's
realm
turn
with his
eventually.
companions.
Guys,
Yeah.
literally my
Stop
biggest
the
pipe dream
Veritas.
is new Pokemon region
In thrilling turn-based
with new
battles,
Pokemon,
call
but
upon
in
visions,
2D.
iconic
Like
Final
debuting
Fantasy
in 2D.
heroes from other
If that
Yes,
can happen
yeah.
in the Legends game,
monsters.
it can happen in this. If we can get Meltan debuting in Pokemon Go, we can get this.
The crystals hold.
Bro, this is kind of fun.
I wonder how long
Final
it'll
Fantasy
take
Resonance
before that. Like, I think it
launches
will
on the
happen
Nintendo
eventually. I'm
Switch
just like
2
when,
and
like
Like 6
Nintendo
months.
Switch
end of
systems,
Gen
October
11
27th.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like whenever that ends up happening.
Weird, whimsical world is waiting.
Well, that's cool. I might pick that up actually, because I was playing the crap out of
3D puzzle
Octopath.
exploration adventure. What do giant
Here's the
We're-
thing
yeah,
about
I
Star
think-
Fox, though,
Yeah.
Dusty.
frogs and an
You like
all-powerful
Star
potato
Wars.
have in
It's
common?
like playing a
Oh
Star Wars
yeah,
game.
it's
It really-
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's not what I. No, no, no. But
it's like
no, I like
have you
sci-fi.
ever played?
What I like about
No, let me tell you.
Okay, all right.
Have you ever played? Did you ever play Rogue Squadron on like the 64 or the GameCube?
I think yes, I've played it, and I don't care for those games. I don't like.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you this. My biggest thing right now, Star Wars is special because of stupid things from the cantina. It's special because of the mysticism, the family dynamic, the magic of the Force. It's the hero's journey, and it's Jar Jar Binks. It's got to be stupid. It's got to be spiritual. It's like Star Wars, whether you want to believe it or not. It's literally the same genre spiritually as the Lord of the Rings. It's Gandalf and Aragorn. That's what it is.
I mean,
I
I
don't
agree
care
with all that.
at all about the space fighters. I care. I don't care at all about Andor. I think Andor, to be quite honest with you, I think Andor. Oh, I
This is
hate
Dragon
that Andor's good. I hate that
Dragon
people say
Quest. Dragon
Andor
Quest.
is the only good thing
Dragon
about Star Wars.
Quest.
Sorry.
Dragon Quest.
Oh wow, this is like a legit Dragon.
Wait,
oh,
is this a
the
monster?
next Dragon
Is this a
Quest.
monster collecting game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of
technically.
feels like it. It kind of feels like it.
If it is, that
about
sounds kind of fun.
collecting?
Is this gonna be a monster collecting game? That's kind of fun.
Monsters into friends.
Man, they have so
Back
many
to the roots.
designs that copied Pokemon.
Spot a monster you
Don't
Dude, it
start that.
literally
Don't-
is.
Don't,
Look
don't
at
open up
Psyduck.
that.
Wait,
But they.
no,
Dragon
I know.
Quest
Yeah,
came
yeah.
first,
I'm
though.
even. Wait, is this? I don't know how these monster hunting games usually.
Bring it over and it'll fight by
No,
your
this
side.
is very much a creature collection.
Someone's gonna clip that and be like, they don't even. These idiots don't.
No,
know.
yeah, I know. I'm. That's the joke. That's the joke.
I know that you know.
Two monsters to create more powerful allies.
Oh, so these are. It is monster based.
Honestly though, and this is no dig on this game, but seeing these monsters gives me so much more of an appreciation for Pokemon.
I know.
Pokemon have so much more charm to them than stuff like this. In my
I mean, I don't know if charm's the right word because these are whimsical and crazy looking, but
well, I would say like memorable, because like
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm not gonna remember these guys, but I'll remember
About time you got here.
the look of a Pokemon.
You know what's crazy is the style. They keep a consistent style with them though. The Dragon Quest ones,
Yes, they do.
which is crazy
Is this
because
Is this Duskbloods? Maybe.
it might be.
And Andor is a good show. I like it. Just for the record, I'm telling
but
the
that's
chat.
fair.
I like
I-
Andor. I'm just sick of the
Yes,
grifters
this is,
online who complain about anything that's silly and even in new Star Wars. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it adds cool things. And instead of interrogating it and trying to be like, is this interesting for the lore? They're just mad at everything except for Andor because Andor is self-serious. Sorry, I need to
Right.
relax. Go get
Yeah,
another.
we should watch this.
Yeah.
We should watch this.
I'm
This
leaving.
I think.
It is Duskbloods, yeah.
The Duskbloods. Listen, if it's on Switch, I could check it out. I need more time in my
Oh,
life,
closed
guys.
network test.
Closed network test. Duskblood. Wow, this just did it freeze?
I have like no desire for that, but I know a lot of people do.
How was that? Next, we have more news.
How was that?
Here we go. I thought he was gonna say it's over.
So
We're
they are dropping.
we have
off.
about 8 minutes. Ooh, Splatoon.
Yeah,
Splatoon.
we're talking about
Here's some
this.
fresh
Yeah.
news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this
That's
youth
that's
the
you.
mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses.
Never really been
the
into this either,
Spiralite
but-
Islands.
So I played
Looks
the
fun.
first Splatoon.
All right,
I played the
time
first
for a quick
Splatoon.
dive.
I got really into it.
Yeah.
I really liked it a lot. And
Looks like the treasure they're after is
I
at
haven't
the
really
base of
played
those
any of the
lights.
Splatoons since then. But
But
one of the things I did
there's
always
a
want
bunch
was
of
more of
aggressive
a
creatures called
proper
salmonids in the
campaign single player
When you
experience.
get too
So
close,
Yeah.
they'll attack
I think this could
immediately.
actually be good. Because like the lore with
The
Splatoon
salmonids
is also
aren't
really
pushovers
deep, even though it doesn't
so you
seem like
shouldn't
it.
go with
Yeah.
a
So
lot.
with
I
a
love that.
single player story game, like they could really go in on it.
Everything like about this game seems, or about this world seems so much fun. The creatures, the art style, it feels like it has so much personality, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. And that's all. I think I'm with you, Hoops. I just haven't really cared about like the PvP of it all, which seems to be
That was like the main
didn't they,
part
yeah
of
didn't
it.
they make it as like during the start of the era of like Fortnite and like all these, I don't even know what they're called.
Kinda, yeah.
These like these
Yeah,
like
it's basically supposed to be their on shooter.
Yeah.
So that's the style it is
Yeah.
for sure. But there's way more to Splatoon than just that. 'Cause
Yeah.
they always have a campaign in every game, and then like I said, like the lore is deep. Like the premise is that like this is a post-apocalyptic world where
Yeah.
humans have evolved to become like squids basically. So like it's got some like deep stuff there. And I feel like a game like this could just like go all in on that.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Damn, are we gonna get Ocarina of Time? Are we gonna get a Zelda game? I'd be pumped for a new
I think
Mario
it's
game
happening.
too.
I think it's happening at the end.
Your playstyle.
It's got to be.
Ah, dude,
Whatever's at the end is
I was
gonna be
dreaming about it.
Yeah.
Looks like time's up.
It would be so sick.
There are
You
even
know
more
what?
details
Okay,
to cover in the upcoming Splatoon
just like
Raiders
the
Oh, a
beauty,
Splatoon Direct.
on June 30th.
the beauty of
That's dope.
Tears of the Kingdom, but you've got Link in the normal tunic, and you're doing, and then we get to see like that fire dragon and all the classic Ocarina of Time characters and monsters, a bigger world, and then also that visual style is probably gonna line up with what the movie's gonna look like, you know?
Details will be announced
Yeah.
here. Look
We'll
out for more
see. We'll
info
see.
in the future.
I'm hyped.
Don't forget to check this
Listen,
out
if they don't drop,
I will-
if they don't drop Ruby and Sapphire, I'm pissed.
I will say that this has been a crazy direct so far already for like
Yeah.
Nintendo fans. They're probably very
So
very
what did
happy.
you
I mean,
think?
I'm a Nintendo fan, but you know, like
Splatoon
all of the
Raiders is
franchises.
Damn, you're not a Nintendo fan?
No, I am. I just don't play every
Oh!
franchise of Nintendo.
New Joy-Cons.
We hope you're looking
New
forward to
Joy-Cons.
it.
That's cool.
Let's see some
I
more
might
fun.
actually get
Yellow and blue.
because I'm a shill. What do we got?
Okay.
Oh, what is this?
Pikmin? Oh, that's Pikmin.
Yeah,
Switch
yeah,
2
it's got to
edition.
be. Oh,
Oh no, it's not Pikmin.
no, it's totally
Wait,
Fox.
or maybe it
Delta.
is. Oh
Delta
yeah,
Rune.
it is. Yes,
Deltarune.
Deltarune.
You know what I thought? I thought that was the sprout of a tree that you water, and then when you go in an Ocarina of Time, when you move to the future, it's like a full
You're just
tree.
so-
That's
if
what I
it
thought.
doesn't
Was
Settle down.
You're gonna be
Settle
destroyed.
down. Settle down. Settle down.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's not insane. Oh, wait,
No,
that's a heart container.
Yeah. Oh man, people, this is a cult classic. This thing, everyone loves this game. I've never played it, but
So I was
Power.
like doing this activity thing with some young kids. I was like supervising.
Yeah.
And I got talking to them. These are like 9-year-old kids, and they started talking to me about Undertale. I was
Sure.
like, "Holy
Yeah.
cow! Like it really
It's a
is
thing.
legit."
yeah, it's a thing.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by
Uchronia.
tribes. The next king shall be
This is supposed to
decided
be
by
pretty
the
big, I
will of the
think.
people. By decree of the king,
Let's
turn it up a little bit.
I do wish that they would
the tournament for the throne
like do a little bit
begins.
different styles
As
with
the
some
realm
stuff.
grapples
Yeah.
with its first
Yeah,
Yeah,
ever
it all
race,
looks like
Yeah.
Fire
the
Emblem.
throne put
Yeah,
their
they all
plans
kind
into
of the
action.
same. And
Yeah.
that's
As
kind
one
of
of the
sad.
throne's
I was saying the same thing
candidates,
about the
you'll travel across the
like
kingdom,
PlayStation ones are like
forging
all this
bonds with
dark,
compelling characters
Sure.
along the
realistic
way.
looking things. I'm like, we gotta
Various enemies
break
stand
free
in
a
the
little
path.
bit here.
I know, but they gotta sell,
This
you know.
This kind of looks
Yeah.
like
Roaming
this looks a little bit like Persona.
I was gonna say,
As well as other
Yeah.
candidates.
Like the
And strange
UI.
beasts known as
like
humans.
those like splashy
Destiny.
effect
That's
colors.
World in
Yeah,
I think it's
metaphor.
Oh, I've seen. It's
made by the same people.
What do we got, guys? Like what? 3 minutes left? 4 minutes?
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
Yo, Minecraft is coming to Switch too.
Dang, I was hoping for something.
Is this
stronger.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be like a Switch 2 edition of Sonic Frontiers that's coming out.
I don't think I've played Minecraft in like a decade, probably. I bet if I picked it up, it would be a ton of fun because like there's so many new things in it now.
Yeah.
There weren't horses in it when I played it.
Whoa.
Yeah, these look like new biomes.
What will you create
Crazy.
next?
Crazy that people are all about that game.
Minecraft's awesome, dude.
This year.
Yeah.
Oh no,
It makes
cat ears.
here's what I'll say about Minecraft. It makes sense that like it was as big as it was when it first came out,
Yeah.
and so like it became this like phenomenon. But like the further we go into the future, I feel like the art style becomes more and more of a turnoff. Like it's like,
Sure.
okay, we've done this before, like we're done, and now all I'm seeing is just like this like
Yeah.
blocky, just like it kind of like no hate to people who love Minecraft, but for someone on the outside, it looks kind of ugly. To me. In 2026.
I think though I mean it's become its own style now though at this point, right?
Yeah,
Kind of how
sure.
like Lego to me, like all these new Pokemon sets that have come out, I'm like these don't look good, right?
Yeah.
But when you're playing with them, it's like or like building them, it is fun because it's like I don't know, you have to have a certain level of disbelief.
It's tricky though because it's like Minecraft is so unique that it can't like just do another art style. Like that would
In the treehouse.
They could. They could.
Yo!
This is not the last one. This is not the last
Slow
one.
down. Slow down. Slow
I'm
down.
here.
Give me actual physical version of it. That's not a cloud version.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
To Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes!
Iconic Disney
Damn, all right.
Yes! Don't let it be a... Oh my god.
Oops is into it.
Yes!
Kingdom Hearts is
Yo, what is that? That was crazy.
Relive these
Yes. And
or
3?
experience them for the first
Wait,
time.
do you think we're gonna
Oh
get
my
a
gosh.
fourth?
Sora and his friends as
Oh
they
yeah, the fourth is already
fight
announced.
no.
It's just
Oh, it is announced.
not-
No,
versions
the
on
third
Nintendo
is
Switch.
coming to the Switch
You
2
can
as well.
transfer your existing save
Yeah.
data to these Nintendo Switch 2
Yo.
games.
That's cool.
These three
Because when they
collections
released
launch
it,
on Nintendo
they
Switch
released
2
it on the Switch,
October
but it was a crappy cloud version. Now we
Wow.
finally have it!
All three
Oh my gosh! Thank you!
Dude,
I've
love
been waiting
this.
for so long!
October 8.
Because I love Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not a PlayStation guy. So I've been like,
Oh,
getting
that's sick.
it on the Switch.
Will be available
Oh my gosh.
later today.
Yes,
This game
I
did
am-
always look fun.
That was a
I'm
demo.
getting this. I'm
Just
getting
like
this.
filled with
100%.
imagination. That's cool.
Oh
All right,
my
here we
gosh.
go. I think.
All right.
Oh no, there's just more.
New Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, this looks like 4. This looks like 4.
Was this already
There's no way
announced?
It does look like
Yes.
4, but there's no way they drop that here. That's huge.
Dude.
It's wild. This is big for Nintendo.
It's coming to the Switch!
This is huge for Nintendo.
Oh my gosh! Dude!
This is crazy.
I'm
I
about
wouldn't
to
even be
become-
surprised this is the last
Oh my
one.
gosh! Yo!
It looks pretty.
This is
This
new
looks
stuff.
crazy.
Oh my heck!
They are
Dude.
debuting this on the Switch, like instead of PlayStation.
I'm about to become a Kingdom Hearts like
YouTuber,
like,
yeah.
fanatic. Holy
Oh, this
crap!
is insane.
Like I played all the
That's
DS and
crazy.
Game Boy ones, but I never got to play any of these because I never did PlayStation. So
It's Square
I'm about
Enix,
to go
right?
ham.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude. Oh my gosh. This is huge. This is huge.
I want to see what I want to see what like Disney characters get brought over. Dude, could we see
Oh.
Darth Vader in this? That's a Disney property.
Possibly.
That's a
Possibly,
Disney property.
yes. Dude, the fact that oh my gosh. They're bringing the new one and the old ones. That is huge. At launch. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to see.
Next is our last
I'm trying to see.
announcement.
Last one.
World of the Worlds.
If this is
Anakin.
Zelda, I'm gonna lose my.
All right,
crap.
guys.
Holy crap.
Let's see.
That was insane.
Come on, please.
Oh, it is, dude.
It is. That's Hyrule Castle. Be quiet.
Turn
Be
it
quiet.
up.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom,
I heard the ocarina.
there lay a
Bro.
small forest.
This is insane.
Be
Within
quiet.
it,
Be quiet.
an
There's my
ancient
Pepe.
solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Oh my god.
It's like a tapestry.
I need gameplay.
These forest
Oh my
dwellers
gosh.
were called the Kokiri.
Dude, they look like
Each
creatures.
had a fairy companion,
They're not just little
and they
kids.
lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
Oh my gosh.
However,
Hype.
there was one
Dude, this is gonna make people mad or happy.
who did
This
not
looks amazing.
Dude, this is gonna be fun. I'm so
It's like
pumped.
voice acted and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I hope the.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is ground up.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, this is
Oh my
insane.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude.
They gotta
And
show
it's
game.
more
Come on, show
orchestrated.
gameplay,
No,
please.
I want more
Please show
than that.
gameplay. Dude,
need
that's
more.
crazy. They're actually making this. They're not showing gameplay.
You gotta show something.
Please, please,
No, I
please, please, please. No, dude. Please, please,
Hey,
please.
2026. 2026 means we're getting more this year, no matter what.
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch.
Insane, dude. That actually is gonna exist. I gotta see the
Details will be
gameplay,
announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
bro.
That's all for today.
Ah!
Earlier this year,
I gotta see more.
appointed as
I
the new
gotta see
president
more,
of
but that was
Nintendo of
everything.
That was
I
insane.
wanted.
Yeah.
We'd like to conclude this
Fully
presentation
voice
with a few
acted
words
from the
from
ground up. The art style is like legit and
Thank you for
serious and
watching.
Yeah.
not like
It's
dumb,
got that realism, but I don't know,
weirdo.
dude. That wasn't
Like-
gameplay though. You know, that was like a pre-rendered
Thank you,
cutscene.
Koizumi-san. Hi,
Damn.
everyone.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Devin
What's this
Pritchard,
lady gotta
and
say?
after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite
She's
things
the
about
new
gaming
Nintendo of
is
America.
still that moment.
I
when you
know,
try
but like, is
something
it she
new.
just being like,
I watch the
Hi.
trailers, I hear about a game.
I'm
but
here
the
now?
moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes
Bro,
together.
that's insane that
And for
Ocarina of
me,
Time
that's what games
is
have always
actually
been
getting
about.
like a true
Those
remake, and it's
little
coming
moments
this
that
year.
surprise
So it's not
me
like we gotta wait
and
3
allow me
years,
to
you know?
immerse myself
no,
in
not at all.
different
It
not
is
at all.
coming.
I wish they gave us a date.
You can read
The
about
date
a
would have been
game,
great.
you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself.
We gotta go back. We gotta
And
go
that's a
back
big
and watch
part
some of
what
these things.
Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a
Oh,
closer
she's
look,
introducing the
hearing
live.
from the
Okay,
teams,
that makes sense.
and spending more time with the
I was
games
like, what? It's
themselves.
over. So what is she doing?
So let's
Oops,
get
the
to it.
chat is loving how
We got a
intense
new
you're
Nintendo
getting because you're
Treehouse
like
Live
normally
ready
pretty
to go.
reserved. People are
With
loving
a few
this.
games I hope you find
Oh
interesting.
my gosh.
And if you enjoy
I need
it,
more of that
creators in
Ocarina of
today's
Time.
I know, we
I
gotta go
was
back
not
and watch
ex-
that.
I-
That's
This
crazy.
July at San Diego
I was not
Comic-Con,
expecting the
we'll have the
the
game
Kingdom
playable
Hearts
on the
stuff
show
either.
floor.
But I
No, the
Because at the
Kingdom
end of
Hearts
the
thing
day,
was
I think
huge.
the best way
Was
to
actually
understand
huge.
the game
Ugh.
is to pick up the
I
controller.
really
I can't believe
need
it.
like
Thanks for watching.
like
I'm really
that
looking
little
forward to sharing more
tease
what I
of
love about
Ocarina of
games
Time
and
Yeah.
bringing those experiences to
was
all of you.
literally exactly
And now
what I
it's time
envisioned
for
at the
Treehouse
time.
Live.
But it's like
Over to
we
you, team.
only got a tease and didn't see gameplay.
I know, dude.
But it
I
was
want to
like,
see gameplay.
But it was like it wasn't just the game remade. It was like from the ground up.
Yeah.
And they're also adding like voice acting
Yeah, yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
the
like
voice
that
acting.
is a whole new frontier. Like that is gonna be insane
Yeah.
on
You
levels
gotta-
that I can't even comprehend how crazy that's gonna be.
I think what's exciting to me.
I am here, I'm gonna say something.
Say
I
it.
am actually I'm actually glad now. I'm glad now that Winds and Waves is coming out next year.
Yeah.
Because like I could not handle both of these at the same time.
Yeah.
Like and this is honestly probably it could be part of the reason why they pushed it back, because if they have this ready, like this is whether you're a Zelda fan or not, I cannot understate how big of a deal this is.
Yeah.
This is what is
And they don't
has
do
been
stuff like
considered-
this. I don't think there's
This-
any precedence for us to get like a true like Nintendo doesn't typically
Yes.
make ground up remakes.
Like
Pokemon
yes,
has
there's
done
a
that.
Absolutely, yes. And like think about this.
Thank you, Gen
Ocarina of
Renegade.
Time-
We're going to be reading the super chats. Thank you so much for all the support today. He's got to head back to work. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. But Ocarina of Time has like long been probably up until Breath of the Wild came out, it was basically considered the greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
So we are getting a ground up
Still is.
remake with like tons of stuff added of the greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
Basically, like that is huge.
Yeah.
So I'm low key glad that we're gonna be able to have Pokemon after that, because that would have been too much all over.
I think also it kind of laid the groundwork. I feel like Ocarina of Time also, like the story and the vibe, like the Japanese fantasy, medieval style. I do think that actually has been super influential over the last, what has it been, 20 years, 25 years? I have no idea. Obviously, it was like significant for the time that it came out. A lot of it's been interesting to see over the last couple of years. Like I've seen a lot of people come up, younger people, and kind of point out that like the game doesn't really hold up nowadays, which is like totally valid, right? Something can be like revolutionary when it drops, but then not hold up like that. There's tons of things like that, right? We talk about red, blue, and yellow like that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I really am excited to see what they do to see what they do with it. I think it was kind of interesting in that little teaser they gave us, the depictions of the depictions of like the what are they called, the children of the forest? That's not what that's Game of Thrones. What is it called? Like the
Kokiri.
Yeah, the Kokiri. They looked like actual tree forest people, which is really cool. Like the Gorons are all, the Zoras, those are all like elemental people, but the people of the forest are like little just children. And it's kind of cool to think if that is something that they're like, because this game, Ocarina of Time, it has the potential to like if it's gonna be a true reboot or like a new remake, right, from the ground up, it's not going to be just what we had before. They're going to take creative liberties and change things, right?
That's what makes
exciting.
this so exciting, because again, it's not just remaster to the extent of like this is the same game just like polished.
Yeah.
Like what this is like it's the game just like totally modernized, and they're seemingly adding a bunch of stuff. Like we only obviously saw like voice acting as something that was implied, but the level that this was at is basically like setting the stage for like there is tons of stuff that could be added here.
Absolutely.
Like, they like just on this alone, like this tells me they're going all in. Like they're going all in, and this honestly is like a level of something that like is hard to even like comprehend, to be honest.
It's so cool, man.
Again, like you said, Nintendo doesn't do this. They do like remasters.
They do Star Fox. It's like what they're doing.
Game.
It's like what we're seeing right now in this treehouse.
They do like decent. They do like mid-level remakes. They do not like do the whole like Final Fantasy VII thing, like I mentioned at the beginning. This is what this that is what this is.
Yeah,
and that is.
I mean,
like,
I would hold
insane.
a little bit of reservation before saying that. We have to see it exactly. I think.
Okay,
I think that it will play.
I will say that, but I mean that in the sense that like again, this is like
they're gonna modernize it.
This is cinematic. It's voice acted. We see this is a pre-rendered thing, but I feel like this is what we can expect visually.
Yeah, that's true.
And
true.
This very much looks on that same kind of like level and style. So
I do agree.
All I can say, this is going to sell the crap out of the Switch 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Is gonna, like,
I agree.
Like, get one now, because you're not going to find
so
one
iconic.
come November and December.
Holy crap. Yeah, this is really cool. I really want to see gameplay badly. I guess part of me is, what is the lore? The lore is that Link grew in he grew up in the forest, but he is Hylian, right?
He was like brought there because his dad was in the war and died, and his mom basically just like took him there to be safe. And the Deku Tree watched over him.
Yeah.
So
damn, man, this is crazy.
I mean, I'm super hype. I can't wait to play it. I'm buying it for 100%. Like there's no just it being a remake was enough for me, So I'm down.
Yeah, and I think I don't know. Like
I just keep thinking about the current engine, and again, everyone's been. I feel like the conversation has been, okay, we're a little fatigued of the Breath of the Wild engine in that gameplay style. Can we get back to dungeons? Can we get back to like a linear story? Can we get back to puzzles?
Right.
And I do think this is like this Ocarina of Time like remake is an opportunity to have that again, and it's kind of a triple threat, because it's like you still use the same, they could still use the same engine, they can bring back all the classic Zelda formula, right? And they get to kind of lean on the fact that this is a remake, so it's like a little bit familiar, but that is the perfect way to usher in new ideas, right, for gameplay. Yeah. It'll almost have a little bit of grace, I would think, because it is still the familiar story, and people are going to enjoy it regardless.
I think honestly, a great way to get an idea of what this is going to be is look at the logo for the game. If you look at it, it's obviously the Ocarina of Time logo, but it's in the Breath of the Wild like style. So basically what this tells me is that this is Ocarina of Time, but with the like polish and just like cinematicness, for lack of a better term, of Breath of the Wild, which is like the perfect combination. Because you're getting all of the classic Zelda stuff, but then you're getting all of the polish and the modernization of Breath of the Wild. Like that is... You're
right, dude. You're right. No, you're 100% right. Yeah. Breath of the Wild. You're talking about like the similarities that you're talking about. It's the gold. It's the gold font. Yeah.
And it's like the rustic kind of like worn down style. Yeah. So that, again, that's telling me like this is a Breath of the Wild type of take on Ocarina of Time, in the sense that like Breath of the Wild is very polished, it's got voice acting, it's cinematic, all that stuff. So like what this tells me is they're bringing all of that kind of level of stuff into the classic Ocarina of Time, which is, again, like that is a perfect just match made in heaven. That is I'm speechless.
I think it's interesting that they didn't, I think they didn't do it with the Star Fox either, but it doesn't say remake. Like they used to like put a title to it or something.
XD it's just or remaster. Yeah.
But not anymore. These are just
and that tells you that's another key point, because if we look to Star Fox, they did that with Star Fox, and another thing they did with the Star Fox remake is they're adding way more stuff. Like they added like a bunch of cutscenes after like every mission that like flesh everything out way more. And I think like we can expect that in this, because I think the reason why they're not saying Ocarina of Time HD is because that would imply that this is the same game, but like modernized. Whereas this is that game, but there's more stuff. It's different. It's got its own identity because they're going to pack so much more content into it, basically.
For sure, man.
And that's
totally agree.
That's amazing. Oh,
that is super fun.
I know.
I'm pumped, man.
I'm hype. I can't wait to play it. With regards to like Winds and Waves not being there, it does make sense. It's just like, as Pokemon fans, it sucks, but it's like, obviously there's all this other stuff that you have to play, so you should be all right. If you're just like a casual fan, like for us, we're creators, right? So it's harder for us, but
realistically, like regardless of what you're a fan of, this and Winds and Waves in the same year would have been too much, because those are two like monumental
and everything else they gave us.
Like like they are not just those are super heavy hitters, and it just wouldn't have been realistic. Like it would have been a waste basically to have them in the same year. Yeah, because like both of those are holiday titles. Those are system sellers. So I feel like Nintendo Game Freak probably wanted to release it in 2026, and then Nintendo was like, "We've got this coming," and they were like, "Oh, we do not want to like compete with that or try and like be released at the same time as that." So
I would say even more so, just like we can make more money if we separate them, kind of thing. I don't know if it's because I don't think the competition matters to them too much.
Well, I don't mean competition are going to cannibalize each other. Right. I just mean like they're both heavy hitters, they're both system sellers, so like you don't want to essentially waste one of those by releasing both of them at the same time. Right. Because you could get like 10, 15, 20 million sales on this and on Pokemon by releasing them in different years, but if you release them at the same time, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to pick one or the other.
Yep.
So yeah.
Very interesting. But it does support the whole idea that this came down from Nintendo to like delay it a bit. Winds and waves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I think
it supports it. I mean, it's just theory. We're just speculating, but obviously, it's like it's an idea.
I'm totally on board with Winds and Waves coming out next year. It doesn't bother me, because it's not. It's not happening. Like I've gone through the levels of grief.
Like
there's enough stuff to keep us going. And honestly, it's like we should talk about Pokopia. Like Pokopia, is doing well. It is a Pokemon game. It does add lore. If you care about that stuff, for the 1% of Pokemon fans, no, it's not a classic Pokemon game. But I think we have we have more of those things coming down the pipeline. Like we still could expect a Pokemon Presents, like fairly soon.
I mean, I love that like the plan was to release it in 2026, because with all of the other stuff that Pokemon dropped this year, even with it being the 30th anniversary, that just tells me that like they're serious. Like they were going all in on this anniversary. The Winds and Waves probably very much reflects that, because like if it would have released all this year, that would have been insane. So I feel like when this probably all came up, they were probably not too concerned about moving it, because it's like we still have a ton of stuff. We still have Pokopia. We still have the ports. We've still got XD and Coliseum. Maybe.
I know, where the heck is that? That is true.
Yeah, like they probably,
I wanted it so bad today. Dang it!
They were probably content to go with that plan.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was going to say, like, as disappointing as it was at the time to see that it was 2027, if you would have told me at the same time that, yeah, this is 2027, but we're getting an Ocarina of Time remake, like, I feel like I feel like so many other people would have been like, okay, yes, fair trade. Like, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Like that. I am held, like, you have officially tided me over with this. And this is probably like one of the few games that could do that, because obviously was pretty disappointing, but now I am totally content. Like, I am fine.
I'm good.
Like, full stop. I am good. I am good.
Again, I feel bad for people who aren't into Pokopia, because I'm like, there's a lot here. I understand if you don't like the gameplay, but like, I don't know.
There's a lot from, and I know Soul, it's not his type of game. And yes, like it's a different style of game, so it might just not be your genre. But there is a lot of cool main series related stuff in this game, to where, like, I feel like, I don't know, I almost feel like if you're a lore junkie like me, I feel like it's almost worth it to just like grind it out a little bit, because there's a lot of fun stuff there.
And play it at your own pace. Because that's another thing. I do think when Pokopia came out, I do think I was even feeling a lot of pressure to, play it as fast as possible. I didn't want to be spoiled. Yes, and then there's all the not FOMO, but like, it can be pretty intimidating to see what people create online. You're like, well, I'm not going to do all that. And to be honest, I have not done that much like building, like original creative building. I've spent so much time in this game enjoying the whole world of Pokopia, but I haven't really done that much building. I've mostly just been doing a lot of discovery, right? Just at my own pace. And so like, yeah, I don't know. I think and you, to our point, I'm not even trying to like pitch to you like Soul, like, but you did buy the game, so maybe it'd be worth revisiting.
Yeah,
that's all.
Just so you know,
and anyone else listening,
I looked up. It's $30 for the DLC, just so we know.
Oh, okay.
So that's another $30.
I'm getting it,
but it's for all three.
Yeah.
Packs, so I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
Depending on how much content's in there.
But, and listen, if you don't like the game, then don't get the DLC because you don't like the game.
I probably won't. Here's the thing with the whole thing is like, I want to play this game. Like every time I'm like, I just want to play it. And then when I go to play it, I'm like, I can't play this. Like that's literally how I feel.
That's too bad.
And so, and so when I can just kind of get the lore from everyone else in the internet pretty easily. So that's kind of the thing. It just, if you enjoy the game, go for it. I do think it's a good game. Like it's just not for everyone, I would say.
Sure.
So that's all. But I think the quality of the game is really high.
It's so good, man. That's kind of cool to see. to see Brendan right there. Okay, so my little
I love
theory.
the Brendan thing.
Yeah, so my little theory is, right, yes, this world is, underwater. This new location's underwater. And yes, it is likely to be located in Kanto. But it's kind of weird that right at the end of the trailer, we see Manaphy show up. And where is Manaphy from? Manaphy is a Sinnoh Pokemon. However, Manaphy, I'm pretty sure the lore is that it can only exist in what? Like, is it colder or warmer waters? It has to be in some sort of location that is not native to Sinnoh. So it's kind of weird in that way, right? It's a Sinnoh Pokemon, but it's found outside of Sinnoh. And so I guess it could be found in Kanto. That's totally great. But what if this is found in like the Sevi Islands? Are we going to the Sevi Islands? I have no idea. Are we going to, could this be something like Olivine City in Johto, which is like the neighboring region to Kanto? I am thinking outside of the box. It probably would make sense that maybe it's just that this takes place in like Cinnabar Island. But I don't know. Maybe we're in Sinnoh. I have no idea. Why would they show
honestly,
Manaphy? It just seems weird.
I'm not sure, to be honest, because again, when they were showing off the underwater stuff, they were playing Vermilion City music. So
sure, yeah, you did say that.
That leads me to believe it'll maybe be just off the coast of the Vermilion area. But I honestly do think that the best thing they could do is to make it Cinnabar Island.
Yeah.
Because I can totally envision a world where Cinnabar Island sunk because of the natural disasters. And then can you imagine like going through the Cinnabar mansion and uncovering all of that
yes,
as
so
if
sick.
it's like this like shipwrecked sunken
so
thing.
Sick, dude.
Like that would be the best. So I hope they maybe go in that direction. And if not in this like this bubble basin update, there's also another update that's going to introduce another new town.
Yeah.
So like, and that's going to be interesting to see what that is, because again, like we know it's Kanto, so we know what the options are. And so it's like, what is the best option of those that are available? I would say, honestly, for like what Pokopia is, I think, honestly, Cinnabar Island is the best way to go regardless. Because it's like...
It's an island.
Again,
yeah, totally.
It's an island, and it's like got lore, and it's also ripe for like the premise of the game, because it's like you can easily just sink the island and like give it some kind of natural disaster that way. So like truly, I do feel like that's the best way to go.
Yeah. Someone in the chat says it's giving Sunken Sutopolis. And that is that's a cool idea. Someone else though, this is super valid. Udam, this is super valid. Where is it? They said, where I just lost it. Oh no, it wasn't Udam. It was Day. They say, Kyogre was kind of just chilling in Kanto too. So it could just be Kanto, and that totally makes sense. But I'm just, this is DLC. I feel like they can get a little creative with it.
No, yeah, I do think it's Kanto still, but it is interesting that they decided to tease Manaphy at the end. Like, okay, whatever, any Pokemon can be in this game. So what does it mean that they're teasing Manaphy? To me, it's like, I think it might get a special form. Maybe not Manaphy, maybe Fiona. Maybe Fiona will get a special form, because it's like Manaphy looks pretty normal there, but it could get its own personality form, whatever you want to call it, character form. I think that's what that's teasing.
No, that makes sense. Like if we're just swimming around, we're Squirtle. But if we want to like jet around, we wouldn't become Manaphy, but we could become Fiona in that case.
Which would give like that Pokemon's very I don't want to say I do think it's underrated, but it's like I don't know what the word is, overhated, underhyped, whatever you want to call it. It's just like kind of there, and this would give it a lot of attention. I think that would be good.
I do want to give a shout out. I missed this earlier. Sky Jordan King, thank you so much. Super generous donation of a super chat. Thank you, man. He says, "Hey fellas, don't forget to eat lunch today. Thanks for hosting today's little get together."
I have already been fed. That's all.
Yeah.
I've been fed. I'm eating already.
Clever. I love it.
And Miguel says could also be a sunken seafoam island if Manaphy lives in cold water, and that does make sense. The seafoam islands are the islands. What would it be, to the east of Cinnabar? So it could contain both of them, right? And that's where you find Articuno. That's where like all the icy Pokemon are. That is where Blaine moves his gym, and that again is also where the that's where the ship shows up to bring you to the Sevi Island. So there is like a lot of significance in that area. So that's a super fun idea.
Be some kind of Sevi Island stuff.
Yeah,
could be.
It definitely could
I think
be.
Kanto is. I think it has to be in Kanto. At
Sure.
most, it could be somewhere in Johto, like a little like tease or something to Johto.
Yeah.
But I think
Go. Can you rewind a little bit? So not that far, just like a few seconds from.
I mean, what's in the background there?
That's what
I
I
know.
was about
I'm
to
like,
say.
we
So
could go.
There's a shot here where it shows a building in the background.
Okay, let's see.
So it's
Cinnabar makes the most sense. I think.
No, I was about to
go with
say.
what makes the most sense.
I was just about to say. So, right there, there's a building that is covered up by rocks and sand and stuff.
There's a lantern.
That honestly, to me, that looks kind of like it could be like the Cinnabar Mansion or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like we saw in the base game how the museum was covered by volcanic ash.
Yeah.
And this is giving me those same kind of vibes where it's like there's this building that's important. It looks kind of fancy. It's covered by sand. So
no,
I'm hopeful. Call it copium, but I'm hopeful.
No, bro, that's not even that crazy. You know what it actually is going to be? I think we're going to show up, and it's going to be a small plot of land, and then the whole thing will be Professor Tangrowth is going to explain, oh, this is kind of weird that there's not really that much space here, and then a Pokemon's going to show up, and they're going to say, no, there's actually like a lot underwater. Because if you look up, there is like, there is like a boardwalk or whatever, right? There's like an actual street. There's something above the water, and I think what it's going to be is there's going to be the little island that still exists in Cinnabar, and there's not much, as we see in Heart Gold Soul Silver, after like the volcano erupts. There's really not much left of Cinnabar, but all that space around it underwater is also going to be where we kind of learn to explore this new ability, the dive ability. So yeah, Cinnabar does make sense. Like there's going to be an above water location, and then we access underneath it. That makes total sense.
Yeah. I love how we mentioned in a recent episode about Pokopia was originally kind of part of the Winds and Waves project, and then they broke it off. And I love how this kind of just confirms that even more.
Yeah.
Like it really shows you that like, yeah, this was going to happen. And it really makes me excited because if we're getting Winds and Waves vibes in Pokopia, that also kind of tells me maybe we could get Pokopia vibes in Winds and Waves in terms of like altering the environment and being able to kind of like change things. Like I mentioned that like what if the seed Pokemon can like terraform everything, and that's how you like get around. Kind of like how Koraidon and Miraidon get you around in Scarlet and Violet. They do the same thing, but just like environmental style.
Yep.
Like
I love that, dude. That's super fun. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be to this extent, but I really do like that idea.
Right.
I think that is special and kind of gives like purpose to the world. I like, Scarlet and Violet, not to beat a dead horse, but like it's just a big giant map, and I feel like you're running around aimlessly, and everything that like all the events that occur feel removed from the actual world and the region. And so, except for Area 0. So it would make sense that like Winds and Waves would have some features that allow us to actually interact with the world. So that makes total sense. Not to this extent, but yeah.
It would be like it would be a very basic version of this, but I could kind of see it, and it would be awesome. Like that would be so much fun.
If we're to look right here, in this trailer, it looks
Pokemon Center,
almost like a Pokemon Center.
Yeah, but
I'm not totally sure if that's what that is.
So
yeah.
How is the Pokemon Center gonna function if it's underwater?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I would imagine
no. Well, I'm just thinking logistically. Like I feel like that's
like when you go in,
electrical
like
hazard.
Underwater.
That's like an electrical hazard.
True.
Oh, apparently
entrance can go in.
Apparently the eShop has details about this. So let's pull that up.
There was also some official art of just the player and like the Ditto character and with like the bubblehead and I think Poplio.
Let's see the eShop.
That's a big inclusion there.
There's like 2D art.
Yeah, I would just go to the Pokopia website, which I think is they might show it here.
Is this the eShop? This is the official press release. All right, let's do this.
This is going to be the most information.
All right, Pokopia. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass DLC is paid additional content that gives players the opportunity to expand their town building adventures with 3 content add-ons, all of which are playable using the player's existing Pokemon Pokopia save data. Part 1, Bubbly Basin launches in August 2026. Bubbly Basin introduces an underwater town. Oh, there's a little bit of a... What is this?
There you go. That's the art.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yep, fun.
Hold on.
And then it says, yeah.
I was just gonna say, if Poplio is getting its own art, I wonder if that's just like for the DLC or if it's gonna be like a special Poplio.
Maybe that's what we
like a Primarina form.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
because like they didn't give any art to any Pokemon. They didn't give any art to any Pokemon other than the ones in the base game.
Sure,
right.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But the thing is, this one got it already though too. I don't know. I think it's not on its own. I know they're split up there, but in all the other pictures I've seen, the Poplio has been in the artwork with the Ditto, Squirtle Ditto thing.
Okay,
like they're together. Anyway,
let's keep reading here. Let's see. The new underwater town where players can encounter Pokemon living beneath the sea, discover ocean floor themed furniture, and find new outfits for Ditto. And that does make sense. That is like the most oceany part of Kanto is. All right. Part 2, which will include additional new features, is scheduled for late 2026. Part 3 will introduce another new town, is planned for 2027. More details. Okay.
I wonder what the
yeah, I'm gonna keep scanning.
I wonder what the part 2 is gonna introduce, because it's not introducing a town, but it's introducing new features. So I feel like that'll be like, I don't know, maybe new abilities.
Yeah,
stuff like that. That just like expands the existing towns that already exist. So
I'm not seeing anything that's breaking this right here on the eShop. Let's see. Is this it right here? This is just Pokopia. There could be a DLC link. Let's see.
Is there a way to view the eShop like on a web browser?
I'm thinking about going to get I'm thinking about just going to get my Switch right now. Honestly, I think I'm going to get my Switch. Just keep talking. I'm going to put this on. I'll be right back in like 5 seconds.
Investigative reporting.
Because Quilla's saying that there's bad news as if it's going to... She said it's going to kill our theories, but I'm like, what are we talking about? All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, which theories? What is that thing in the background there? That's what I'm looking at.
That's one of the light poles from Bleak Beach.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense. So from Bleak Beach, which that's Vermilion, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think it'll probably just be off the coast of Vermilion.
Could be,
personally, but like again, every area in Pokopia is like an existing area in Kanto. So I feel like they're probably gonna not abandon that idea. So I feel like we'll still find some stuff under the water that'll be like, oh, this is this thing from this place, or they'll probably keep that up somehow. So
yeah,
and that's kind of is what excites me the most, because like stuff that's like sunken under the water, that's like this like sunken treasure basically, like that sounds really fun. So
yeah.
I love that they made it that you can go underwater. That's cool.
Yeah,
it's definitely a cool feature. And it's free.
Yeah,
that one's free.
Let me read some of these super chats. I'm sorry guys, we've been just covering stuff. Appreciate all the support. Isaac Legos says, hi guys, I am Isaac from Sweden, and I think this direct was a bit on the underwhelming side. I like Pokopia DLC in Zelda, but I long for Winds and Waves in Smash. And that's kind of the thing with like a direct or any sort of presentation of new games. It's like, if you don't like the things that they're presenting, you're not gonna like it, you know? So I was sorry to hear that. I appreciate you hanging out with us. There's gonna be a lot that comes from Pokopia. I don't know if it was like overshadowed because of Winds and Waves or what. I think it's partly because not everyone likes the gameplay of Pokopia, but there is a lot here. If you enjoy what we talk about on the podcast, there is going to be a lot that comes out of this. At least it's interesting to me. Just world building and seeing new perspectives and time periods of the Pokemon world. I love it so much. But yeah, sorry to hear that. Hopefully we get new Zelda information soon. That would be kind of nice. Here,
I mean, they gotta drop it before too long because
Yeah.
it's coming out probably in November, I would assume, or October possibly. So it's like we don't have a lot of time to drop new trailers. So
I would almost think later because they didn't show enough here. Not that they're still working on it or anything, but I just think you know, they would have showed more if it was coming sooner, personally. But
it's going to be interesting because there's been a lot of talk online about how like so many games are coming out in September because they want to dodge GTA that comes out in November. So it's going to be interesting if Ocarina of Time dares to like come out in November or possibly like December or October, like closer to that. And I think it's actually kind of low-key amazing because like of all the games you think of that could take on Grand Theft Auto 6 for Nintendo, this is like the one game. This is like the one game that could do it. So it'll be fun to see.
Quill, if I'm missing something, anyone in the chat, if I'm missing something, let me know. But I'm not seeing anything on the I'm not seeing anything on the eShop that would invalidate any of the theory crafting that we're doing. Anyways,
I haven't seen anything either.
Yeah,
not that I know.
Let's read some of these super chats. You guys have been so good. Vasilis has been a member for 30 months, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hey everyone, so many good games coming out. Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer and a Nintendo Direct is crazy. So happy.
That was the craziest.
Thanks for the great streams. I know Hoops is pumped, dude.
I've been dying so long again to play like the console Kingdom Hearts games on Nintendo. And when they did it a couple years ago where they introduced the cloud versions, that was such a letdown because not only were they terribly optimized, but it's like I couldn't even like buy the game, not even digitally. So like that was just like an awful way to do it. So finally to be able to have proper retail versions of these games and then to also have confirmation that we're getting the new one too. It's not just like here's some old games, like have fun. Like we get to like play 1, 2, and 3 and then play 4 when it comes out. That is so huge.
Yeah.
Like this is it's kind of a personal take, but like I have just been on the fringe of being like a major just like obsessed with Kingdom Hearts person because I played I played the Game Boy Advance one. I played the DS ones. Like I played the 3DS one. Like I've always loved this series, but I've had like a half-baked experience of it because I've never been able to properly play the console ones.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've just been like dying to do it. Like I knew I was never going to get a PlayStation. I was never going to do that because like I prefer Nintendo and I don't have time to do both. So it's like, it's got to come out on the Switch if I'm going to do that. And it's like, after all these years, we finally did it. So I'm like, oh.
That is great. I love it. I do think it's just unprecedented and insane. This game used to be like a PlayStation exclusive and they just like obviously they had revealed Kingdom Hearts 4 a long time ago. They revealed it, but it was like 2 seconds clip of just being like Kingdom Hearts 4 is actually happening. And now for the first time ever, they gave us footage and like more of what Kingdom Hearts 4 is in a Nintendo Direct of all things, like for the first time. And that's just that's insane. It's like, yo, we're a part of this now, like big time. And you're getting your reveals from Nintendo, not Sony anymore. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Recently, I think why that is recently there's been like talk from Square Enix, because I guess Square Enix has been like struggling recently, like financially, and so they were like, there was a recent like report that basically said we're gonna go all in on Nintendo or like expand to Nintendo because like the Switch is just doing so well and like they need to just like put their games on like whatever they can put them on to like generate more sales basically. And so I feel like that's part of this is like they're like, okay, the Switch 2 is popping off, we need to like have our games sell really well, so we're gonna like basically shift a little bit from PlayStation to Nintendo, and it'll still be on PlayStation obviously, but like the tide is kind of like moved, like it's moved back a little bit because back during the 64 era they switched to PlayStation. Now they're coming back to Nintendo, and that's so just it's
good. It says a lot about the Switch too.
Fun.
says a lot about
Yeah.
the Switch too. So
It does.
it's awesome. And it's, Winds and Waves could be amazing. Like we have so much precedent for like Pokemon games to be like the highest quality. If we're getting the highest quality games on Nintendo Switch.
Oh
too,
yeah.
so.
Oh yeah. 100%. I think the bar is like the bar of what a Pokemon game can be in terms of like the floor, because like we're so used to like oh, the Pokemon games aren't as good as these other games on the same system.
Right.
But like now, even if that stayed true, the game is still going to be way better because the bar from the Switch to the Switch 2 is so much higher.
Sure.
So, and it's like you can see that already in the reveal trailer. So much better. It looks graphically just like way more impressive. And I feel like that is going to just, I feel like that will continue to be like shown off once we get trailers and stuff. Cause it's like, if they're coming out with Kingdom Hearts 4, if they're coming out with this new Final Fantasy 7 remake, if they're coming out with a from the ground up Ocarina of Time remake, like these are things that this is like the best of the best. These are like the heavy hitters of gaming, like as a whole. And so it's like, if Pokemon is gonna be able to like even be in the same room as that, which effectively they are allowing it to be because this is all in the same system. It's like it's really gonna have to like step up to like kind of be in that category. And I feel like that's kind of what it feels like is happening, is like they're like, okay, like the Switch 2, that there's no more excuses in terms of this Nintendo's less powerful, like all that stuff that we've kind of used as an excuse forever. And so they're like, we don't have that excuse anymore. We've got to like really level this up. And I'm hopeful, but also I feel like we can see a little bit of that shining through already to where they're like, step it up to the plate a little bit.
So. How do you think Gen 11 might be a little more so, because Gen 10 was started on the Switch 1, but I think all this extra time they will put in some work here. So exciting.
So exciting.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get back to some of these super chats. Gen Renegade, this is from I think during the direct. We got Gen Renegade and P1 Polyrath super chatting about how great the PlayStation Portable was. PSP was secretly goated. PSP was goat. I love my PlayStation Portable. I got it in. I got the white PSP with the Darth Vader imprint, like the official Darth Vader imprint, and I got. I played Battlefront 2 on it. It was so good.
Of course,
so good, so good. Nethrix. What do we say? Kalos the goat. Kalos over Unova. I forget what that's like in response to, but no way. Maybe no way. We can do the debate.
Kalos is great. Kalos is great. I love Kalos.
Hydrapple Hal. I totally missed this. Underwater Pokopia. Oh my god, Poplio. I think this is pretty cool. I think my biggest question is not question, but I guess something I'm wondering. I mean, I think that makes sense. There were a lot of times when I was playing Pokopia and I'd fall underwater and I'm like, why can't I do anything under here? It makes sense that diving is a thing. So I'm pumped to see that return. And then I'm looking at the additional new town in the part 3 of this DLC in 27. And I'm like, could we get another power? Is it possible to get another power in that new town? I don't know. Maybe even in part 2.
I think it's very interesting. I wanted to have this conversation a little bit. That like the release dates of these, we're one in August, one late 2026, and then one in 2027 already. Like, I mean, like when there's Winds and Waves on the horizon, I'm thinking it'll probably be in like January or February, the last DLC for this. It's kind of weird.
I was gonna say, I feel like it'll be around the year mark of this game releasing, so like March.
Could be,
yeah,
it could be.
Because I feel like
weird
that
because we'll be in like Winds and Waves hype at that point too,
right?
Which,
but we'll need a game to play leading up to
yeah.
Gen 10, right? That's how I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
imagine
crazy.
if they drop like the new trailer for Winds and Waves on Pokemon Day, and then they say like this is coming out like March or April, and then like one of the starter Pokemon from Winds and Waves.
Yes,
or a new
dude. Yes,
Pokemon
yes.
Comes into the DLC.
100%.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Or that like that convergent Shellos the yellow Shellos that we're all talking about, right? Like what if that debuts as a regional form and then they're like, and you can get it in this game as well. That makes total sense to me. Put Palm Bomb in Pokopia. I would love that. I love when they blend the generations like that. That's super fun. Let's see. Gen Renegade.
They don't evolve, but yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. They can just drop them in and they don't need to evolve. You're right.
Yeah, they don't evolve in Pokopia. You just get like the one singular Pokemon, and that's it.
Yeah. Cool. And I guess it might be a little bit weird if it's like what would the decks look like in Pokopia? Would there be blank?
Well, I'm
spots?
just saying like they could like add Brout into the game, and it never has to show the evolution. We already have Brout officially revealed, so
100%.
He can be there, but
I'm just saying because actually now I'm starting to doubt my own thought because if you find Brout, you're going to register it to the Pokedex within Pokopia, and then I'm like, would they treat it like a Pokemon that doesn't evolve? You know, because I guess it doesn't evolve if it doesn't evolve in the game. Yeah, like actually, I'm not even sure. I think if you find Pikachu, there'll be a spot for Pichu and a spot for Raichu. I believe
it can honestly they could genuinely just treat it like a special Pokemon though. Like it could literally be like in recent Pokemon games we've had Pokemon you can obtain that aren't even in the Pokedex. Like you don't get a Pokedex entry for them, so they could just do that. Like they can do whatever they want.
If I'm being totally honest, I don't think that they will do this. I want them to do it, but I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Because I think that they want you to experience those Pokemon for the first time in their respective games.
That's a good take. That's a good take. I like that.
I mean, especially for the starters, I think maybe it's possible you get like a random one like Munchlax. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Like the Yellow Shellos
more
or something.
Yeah. Something like that's more possible. But
no, that's a really good point. Yeah, they don't want to like give you that opportunity to relieve some of that pressure, like that excitement. On Pokopia versus just buying the new. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Exactly. It's like, oh, I already have Brout in Pokopia. Why would I pick him?
Yeah.
I already seen his first Dex entry in Pokopia. So.
No, that's a really good point. Yeah. Gen Renegade says it's Cinnabar Island, and then the Nethrix says the leak was real. What?
I was gonna say that. Literally yesterday, saw stuff about a leak that described basically everything that we saw. I don't know where it came from, but it was real.
Yeah.
It happens.
I just want to see. I want to see Melsoul.
It's weird. I think it's kind of funny how like oftentimes we so often get stuff leaked, but a lot of times we don't get it leaked until like literally the day before. So like, some office worker just decides, you know what, I think I'm gonna leak this. they tell their friend or something.
The most pointless leak too. It's like, why even do it? We're about to watch it. But whatever.
It's for clout.
Yeah.
That's why.
But even
Miguel Maines Bowser Jr. Good to see you, man. Thank you for the super chat. Can we agree one of the upcoming DLC for Pokopia will be up in the sky then? Did we talk about this already? Maybe the last DLC we fly up to meet the humans in space. I think that I'm starting to think that the final DLC is actually going to be I think that's Snow Area. That needs to happen. It'll be the Pokemon League, which also is next to Mount Silver, which is next to Champion Red. Think about like iconic locations in Kanto and Johto, right? And that is, I would think that is one of them. It's the Pokemon League, right?
I would say to that snow is like the one biome that doesn't exist in this game, other than maybe like desert too. But like snow is definitely absent. So that would definitely fill an opening for sure.
And it's like that gives players more, like you got to think about it in terms of like not just. Like you got to think about like what kind of gameplay it would actually add, what kind of items, like how would it enhance the existing player base? And I think having a bunch of snowy stuff is awesome because then you can make a winter wonderland. That sounds great. You get new items,
which is something
it's
missing. It's something it's missing. So that makes a lot of sense. It does also bring up the conversation of like what are the other 2 areas going to be? I mean, and there could be more than 2, but like in the next 2 DLCs, because it's 3, it's like, oh, where are we going in Kanto? I don't know. Maybe it's a discussion for another day, but it's also interesting to think about.
It definitely is. Saronster says, W, Dusty Cook, Andor cult is annoying. I like Andor is objectively good. Andor is objectively good. I just think I just am starting to get triggered by people who just say everything Star Wars sucks now except for Andor. I'm like, you sound like a meme. Like,
yeah, that's dumb.
That's not true.
That is a dumb thing to say.
That's not true.
That's a dumb thing to say.
And I think people are just like, ironically, virtue signaling that they're like, well, I'm highbrow. I'm into cinema. It's like, okay, dude, it's okay. You can like Star Wars because it's stupid and fun. That's
the animated shows are the best shows that exist for Star Wars, actually, in my opinion.
I will say I'm not like I haven't seen most of the new stuff, and I kind of tend to agree that a lot of the newer stuff isn't as good. But I do think it's hilarious that like the same people that make that argument are the same people that were saying how like terrible the prequels were, who now say the prequels are great, you know?
I watched a really cool, I found a really cool video. Someone broke it all down and they said, like, this happens, we see, this happens in every fandom. This is a generational thing. Basically, I think he went, okay. He was like, basically he said that people who start watching or enjoying something now, once everything's completed, take everything that is canon as inevitable. And they just, they look at it like one full story. Whereas, you know, if you're living through and aware of the development and all the choices and all the what ifs, like this is something that we deal with in Pokemon as well, right? It's like when a game comes out, we have 2 years, 3 years hyping, speculating, getting excited for what could be. And then when that isn't like a reality, it's very easy to just like compare it to what was in our mind. But when, you know, years later, if you just appreciate it as like, that's just what it is. And you have that distance and you have years and years. This was another one of their points. It's like, the prequels have had 20 years of apologists, right? And this isn't like in a bad way, but it's like they've had 20 years of excuse making. So all of the things that are like, that were cringe about the prequels, people just go like, it's charming. And honestly, that's the same thing for the original trilogy. You know, you can make but to make it Pokemon related, there's all of our favorite Pokemon games. There's a million things that are maybe like not perfect or optimal or stupid or embarrassing, but it's like the longer they exist, the more you just kind of go, you accept it for what it is. So I think the sequels, whatever. I don't know. I feel
like that exact sentiment can be definitely applied to Pokemon because there are so many like actual Pokemon designs where it's like, it comes out in one generation and I'm like, I hate you. And then 2 generations later, it's like, he's kind of charming.
Yeah. For real.
Anyways, this is not a Star Wars podcast. So the Treehouse has been going on and they showed Splatoon and they showed Star Fox.
Yeah,
we've
they're
not
only
been
showing
watching
3
it.
games. I saw what they were showing. They're only showing the 3 games, which are Splatoon, Star Fox, and some random game that I don't even remember what it is.
Okay.
But yeah. Nothing else.
But this has been super fun. I think. I mean, how are you guys feeling? What are you most excited for? That's been announced today. I think for me, the DLC's fun.
Do you even have to ask?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're putting
the
a bow on it.
To the audience, yes, for sure. For me, it's easily Zelda, though.
Oh, I was going to say Kingdom Hearts.
Nah.
Kingdom Hearts is, I would say that's actually, it's hard to say that, I don't know. I don't want to like treat Pokopia badly, but yeah, I would say the whole Kingdom Hearts announcement was pretty big. So I would probably say it's like Zelda 1, that 2, and then Pokopia.
Yeah. Honestly, Ocarina of Time, the fact that this is real, that's probably my number one. Pokopia is next to that.
Number one.
And then maybe Switch Sports Resort.
Like, look at that. Like, this trailer's been out for like maybe 2 hours, not even 2 hours. It's got 107,000 likes, which means it's got like probably like 3 million views or something.
Insane,
like
dude. I'm so
Like-
pumped. This is gonna be fun. Look at those little forest creatures.
Holy cow!
The little kokori.
Oh my gosh,
They're gonna be like little like
Yeah.
they look wooden. It's so cool.
dude!
I'm so
oh my
pumped.
gosh! When the Deku Tree like spits out his wisdom at me in like fully voice acted HD, I'm gonna be like,
It's gonna be
like,
Morgan
"Yes,
Freeman.
Deku Tree, whatever you say."
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, that is gonna be like this enraptured me when it was like polygonal,
Yeah,
like,
polygon blocks.
480p,
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
4K with the voice acting. I'm gonna be like ascending to like the
For real.
heavens.
This is
Holy
probably what
crap.
the new movie's gonna look like. Like this version of Link.
I was going to
No,
say that
so-
earlier. Is the reason this is coming out now at
It's
the
because of
end
the movie.
Yeah, at the end of 2026 is because the movie's coming out in like March or April or something of 2027, and so they're
Yes.
just gonna be like just the same thing they did with Mario. They did the Mario.
This is
movie
to
in Star
like
Fox.
get everyone hyped on Zelda, and then we're gonna ride the wave into next year with the movie. And that also kind of tells me that the movie is probably not gonna be just the Ocarina of Time story.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's gonna be like Ocarina of Time vibes. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that's
For
what
sure.
it's gonna be.
Ah, bro, I'm
I
so
hope.
pumped. Guys, and Soul, did you say your answers?
I mean, I just said Ocarina of Time. I mean, if you want a top three, I guess that. And I like the Switch sports thing, but also Fire Emblem is probably on the high end of my list. I thought
Nice.
that the Kingdom Hearts one was a big reveal. It's just not. I mean, I'm not like
Yeah.
super into Kingdom Hearts, but it's
That's
great. I don't think you can say awful direct in any way. I think that there was huge games like
Yeah.
almost the entire time. You know, like you can watch a Nintendo Direct where there's like
I mean,
nothing, and this is like
Yeah.
just there's Xenoblade,
Dude, the Xenoblade,
there's
the
Star Fox,
Xenoblade
there's-
heads are eating.
yeah,
The
there's
fact that-
Pokopia,
yeah,
there's
You got
tons of
your
stuff.
Bloodborne.
yeah,
Yep, tons.
yeah, crazy.
Uh,
I
there could've
hate
been
though,
more.
like
But yeah,
like honestly, like I'm as happy as a clam right. But I will say, if we would have got that Ocarina of Time reveal completely blind as opposed to it getting leaked
Yeah.
like 2 months ago, I would have been like passed out.
yeah.
Like that would have been. A
I mean, we
million
were
times
expecting
That's
you to
true.
be dead right now. You
That's
were telling
true.
us. You're
Yeah.
like, dude. You're like, Dusty, do you know CPR? Like, I might need to be resuscitated. You were checking
Yeah.
that. Check the logs. Check the voice memos.
So I wish we could have got this like blind because that would have been amazing. But like this is literally like everything I envisioned. Like I could not be happier.
when we were watching it, I was thinking the same exact thing about. They basically just did the same thing that Nate the Hate did, which is just reveal it.
Yeah.
Like what we wanted to see more so was like the gameplay and everything, so that we can get something from it that we didn't already know. But it's not their fault that it is kind of their fault, but it leaked. It's not their fault that we know about it. This was them revealing it.
I think I was thinking about that. Like after it got like that makes sense. So like they know the story is Ocarina of Time remakes confirmed, and so they're like, guess what?
Oh my god.
It's confirmed. Here it is. Here's what Link's gonna look like.
Yeah, that's all they did.
We're not
really.
showing you anything else. Go make your YouTube videos, and we'll be back in a month to like reveal more of it. But dude, we're getting this game in the next 6 months, and we're not getting it at the end of December. So we're getting this game in the next 5 months. This could be the November game.
For sure.
Probably.
I'm gonna have to call out of our weekly podcast like that during that period of time. I'll be gone. I
That's
won't be
fine, man.
available.
That's fine. Because I'm calling out too. We're taking a hiatus.
Yeah.
For Zelda.
Oh my
This
gosh.
would actually be. We've been talking about like playing games for like Secret Power or for like Patreon or whatever.
Dude, this would be fun to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're so right. Oh, that'd be fun.
It's not. It is not Pokemon, but it is obviously.
No, that'd be fun.
Very very cool. So.
I think there's crossover, and that actually makes a lot of sense because because it's not Pokemon. So I'm like, we'll make this.
I mean, it's
extra
just
for,
like
for members.
Yeah, and
You
it's
know?
just like it's clearly like a momentous occasion.
It is,
it's just
dude.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to just be a part of that. So
100%, dude. That's super fun. Lily, the legendary Super Saiyan. Thank you so much for the super chat. They say, I was wondering what you think will be released for the 30th anniversary, as there is nothing going on. Also, my starter for Winds and Waves is Pombon. I am excited for Kingdom Hearts and Zelda. Yeah, let's wrap up the show with that. That's a good question. What can we expect over the next 6 months from Pokemon specifically? I mean, I think they're showing it to us. We are expect more Pokopia DLC, right?
They were like, there's 3, so that's what you're getting.
Yeah, I think in terms of video games, it's going to be this, and then I think we're going to get the Coliseum thing at some point. But I feel like that's more or less it. And I say that not in a bad way, because I was hearing, I think you guys talked about it. I wasn't there, obviously, because my internet was bad. But you guys were talking about on the last live about how, just discussing how good the 30th anniversary has been, and where is we feel like we're in a drought, because there's no wave stuff. And I will say that I get that nothing is really happening this second half of the year. But it's because they threw the kitchen sink at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Right. And so to me, I don't want to be a downer to someone who feels like we don't have anything, but we did get a lot of stuff. We got the ports, we got Pokopia, we got
it was just front
trailer,
loaded,
it was just all front loaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, technically the anniversary is the 27th of
yeah,
February.
exactly.
So that's when the anniversary happens. That's when you celebrate it. So it makes sense. It's just I think because I said this in that stream too, is really because the 20th anniversary was so hyped because of Sun and Moon coming out that people expected a whole year of celebration. And they are doing a whole year of celebration. There's tons of stuff that they're doing. We talked about this on that stream. They're still doing other things with the TCG and different parks, and there's an event every month or so, a couple weeks, So yeah, it's not what
just
you want, but
it's just a little different because Winds and Waves is not coming out this year. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you going into this year, if you told anyone we're gonna get the announcement of Gen 10, we're gonna get Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch, we're gonna get a new spin-off that's the greatest spin-off ever. If you told me all that going into it, I would be yeah, that sounds like a great 30th anniversary. I wouldn't really care when it came out. If you just told me we're getting all of that in this year, I'd be yeah, sold. That sounds good. So it was just they gave it to us all at once, which I think they could have spread it out a little, but I still think it's been a fun 30th anniversary.
Yeah, I really think that we could only, to answer the question, I think we might only get the Pokopia DLC, and maybe towards the end of the year we could get a little teaser towards Winds and Waves. I'm still hoping for that. But other than that, I actually think that now, since Coliseum has not been released, I almost feel like they might do a redo of what they did this year, where it's next year they're going to be okay, here's Winds and Waves news, and then here's Coliseum, it's available today. Yeah. Here's Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Yeah, and then you're getting your Pokopia DLC. Wow. So all of that, I think, could be next Pokemon.
And then Champions drops on mobile. I mean, that'll probably happen sooner.
There is the Champions stuff too for this year. So we're getting the mobile thing soon, and then we're getting Worlds and XP Worlds, whatever that is, the event.
I think the biggest thing is that these milestone anniversaries have always been lined up, or have been for at least a decade, lined up with major game releases. And because this year it's not, we haven't had that thing to look forward to, which is, that I get it. When trailers are coming out every couple months and you get to enjoy in the hype, you have something to look forward to. I get it. That is exciting, and it does feel like it's missing. I don't know. I guess I'm now that I've accepted it, I'm just okay, it's not happening on, we're not getting the game on the 30th. We're getting it on the 30th. We're just getting it next year. It's not that big of a deal. I think we've always been talking about, for the last 3 years, we've hyped up on this podcast, on our separate channels. We've been hyping up the 30th year anniversary because it was supposed to line up with, it seemed to line up with Gen 10, with a new console.
No, it was supposed to happen too. It was supposed to happen. It just.
But regardless of that, it's made it was this big shining star in our minds. But now that that's not the case, the 30th year anniversary doesn't actually matter. It's just a mark. It's like, it's irrelevant to us. It's irrelevant to the games that we actually get. Historically, it's meant something, but it's not. So now I've just shifted my focus to, okay, next year. That's when the mainline game stuff's happening. And I think that's allowed me to not care, because the 30th anniversary is only exciting if there's something to look forward to, but there's not. So it doesn't matter if it's the 30th anniversary. It doesn't matter. It's literally just a marketing. It's like an opportunity for them to just, hype up whatever products they already have cooking, and they don't have. Yeah. It's not ready. So okay, let's move to next year. That's allowing me to sleep at night. That mindset.
Also going through the stages of grief and finally coming out on the other side.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm at as well.
Yeah.
I will say though, this picture of Ditto in a Brendan outfit. Sure, that could be a hint, a little tease, a little wink that we got Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games coming out soon, ports. But it could also, I gotta be honest, I think this also could be an indication that we're actually in Hoenn, because
I did think that too.
Because every other outfit that we get an outfit from someone in there, like from Kanto. All the outfits that we have are from Kanto, or from specifically, like we get. Actually, I don't know if we get Misty's outfit in Cerulean. I don't know if that's exactly true, because we don't go to every single location. But all the clothes that we have are from.
Are they all from Kanto?
They're all from Kanto.
Because that would be something.
They might be.
They're all from Kanto,
to be honest.
And it's like, you could also say it's like, if we're finding someone's outfit, that would suggest that character's been in that region. So, Brendan. It'd be easy enough for them to just be like, oh yeah, Brendan traveled to Kanto at some point, sure. But also we could be in Hoenn,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing else that I want to say too is, we were just talking about how stuff seems like terrible in the moment, but then you like warm up to it later. And that exact thing happened to me with the Ditto design, the human Ditto, because when it was revealed, it was like, this looks weird. Like the face is like nightmare fuel. But like when I started playing Pokopia, I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. Like, there's so much charm.
Yeah.
like that exact sort of thing.
Oh, we just got fact checked. Thank you guys. This is what you guys are here for. You can get Acerola's haircut. You can get Ethan and Lyra's costumes as well. All right.
Okay.
That's
I
Johto.
was looking right now.
That's Johto, and
looking.
that's Johto and Alola. So okay, that's fair.
Alola.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was
covering the bases.
Yeah,
I was not confident. I was not confident in that at all. But
well, all the ones that stand out to me, it's like Brock and Koga and Lieutenant Surge, and we need Blaine. That's what we need. We need Blaine's outfit. Just
like
a bald cap and glasses.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We are going to go record a new podcast that you'll see next week. We got a new episode coming out this Thursday. Go check out shop.hiddenpowerpodcast.com if you want to support the show. We've got a ton of awesome t-shirts, stuff that's perfect for the summer. We've got the Hidden Legacy tee, which actually does feature Lumi, and we've got a bunch of other new designs that we launched this year for the 30th anniversary. Shop.hiddenpowerpodcast.com. There's links in the description. And while you're down there, also, if you want to support, you can become a member and unlock the bonus episode for this week that we just put out yesterday. So you can sign up for just $5, join the community, get into the Discord, unlock so many hours of content, and your support on the podcast right here on YouTube or on Patreon. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the super chats. We love you. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you guys.